let's see. We had a WNBA action, man. It was unbelievable to say the least.
That game one was crazy.
Oh man. I
Yes,
mean, like I said, and then last week's Bad Blood pay-per-view.
You know, they had over 1.1 million views for game one.
Wow.
The highest viewers in WNBA history for a game one of their finals.
So yeah, that's what I remember. We were talking a couple of weeks ago about the WNBA finals, and we're gonna dive into that real quick. But one question for I got cooked for a second. But y'all, you still got the Liberty winning?
I might be wrong.
It's hard to say.
I might be wrong because Minnesota, some dogs. They had to come back and win that game.
I know that
they was losing the whole game.
But the one thing about the Minnesota Lynx, and they some dogs.
Yeah, they are.
So, and I'm not gonna count New York out, but we're gonna have more on that. We're gonna have more on that in a second. But guys, I really appreciate y'all. This is a really special day, for us at the Studio W Sports, especially for me.
Yeah.
Last week was dedicated to our homeboy, Corey Smith, who passed away, in a boating accident, along with a couple other football players. John Marshall product. First guy I know that came out of John Marshall and actually made it to the pros. There might be a few others, but
and a Super Bowl ring.
And has a Super Bowl ring with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I miss you, bro. Real talk, man. I'm gonna warn you till I join you. But this week is also dedicated to a few people. I want to shout them out real quick. Andrew Tippett, Richard Costello, Kevin Rooks, Kenneth Claufelter, Mark Nito, Ronald Owens, Timothy Saunders, Rochester Santiago, Lakemia Francis, Timothy Garner, Sharon Gunn, James McDaniels, Akiba Palmer, Joshua Parlett, Patrick Roy, Gary Swinchonis, Craig Wibberley. If y'all don't know, these are my shipmates, man. 24 years ago today, they gave their lives for this country. This was Bin Laden's first attack on the U.S., which happened in Yemen when he bombed the USS Cole. These 17s gave us the ultimate sacrifice, and it's near and dear to my heart. And not a day goes by that I don't think about them. But this is the day I never forget. And my thoughts and prayers goes out to each and every one of those individual families and to the Navy as a whole. We all are one unit. We all are one family. We will never forget this. And so to my shipmates, y'all my heroes, I love you guys. Thank you for doing what you did. So that allows me to do what I do. I really appreciate that. So guys, Dub, we got to talk some wrestling.
Oh yeah.
We got to talk some wrestling. We're going to let the wrestling cook till 3:30. Mm-hmm. And then we're going to get into the WNBA. But we have to kick this off. Special shout out to my wrestling guru, Miss Krishana Freeman, who's at Virginia State homecoming. Go Trojans. I'm a Trojan dad. My daughter just graduated from Virginia State. Proud moment for me. So shout out to my daughter, Kaessa Freeman Brown, who's also at Virginia State homecoming. And I also want to shout out to my daughter, Miracle, who is in town today. First time in a couple of years since she's been here. Dad, baby, I can't wait to see you. Well, wrestling last night, yo, I honestly thought it could have been a little bit more. They could have let out a little bit more.
I was expecting a little bit more.
I see how they drawing everything out, and for what I see, the way SmackDown is run, the way Raw is run right now, the way they're cutting into their promos and into these storylines, the way it's being structured right now, the way I see it, Paul Heyman is writing all this.
Especially the bloodline story.
Paul Heyman's writing all this. I'm not saying just a bloodline because that's obvious. The way these shows are being characterized right now, as it's currently constructed.
Well, if Paul Heyman got something to do with it, then I think Raw is his. What would I say? His company that he had.
Yeah,
He's setting up Raw to be just like ECW was.
exactly. That's the same way. If y'all watch ECW back in the days, they cut their promos the same way. Had the segments in and out, and it runs pretty smooth. But you see how they can fit all the content into all the content they have. They fit it into 2 hours.
And I see what you're going. Where you, I see that. I say that because the general manager of Raw already basically came out and said like Raw is going back into like the attitude adjustment era,
Which was
like
ECW.
Yeah,
That was a shock to the system. So I don't get me wrong. I like it. Is doing his job. Is leaving a great cliffhanger for the next week.
Well, you just answered my first question. As far as how do you feel being 2 hours versus we've been seeing 3 for so long? You know.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't want the 2 hours.
Yeah, Raw's
2 hours now, as of this past Monday.
Yeah, and I've updated my Netflix subscription. I have a reason to have it now.
Oh, geez.
So yeah, it's good.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Raw on Netflix now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it'll be on Netflix starting in January.
it's still on USA for right now.
Yes.
But I think once it goes to Netflix, it's going back to 3 hours.
Oh, really? Well,
do not quote me on that.
No, but now the only thing gripe that I have with that is because the women's match, they didn't get a whole lot of time because they just threw everybody in there like a 10-woman tag match.
Those are always sloppy.
I mean, that was the only thing I didn't like about it because there wasn't enough.
What was it for?
Huh?
It was
just to throw them in there.
I mean, you just throw all them in there together, you know, with a 5-on-5. And
well, good package deal because I guess that's the only way you're gonna see them get some airtime.
Right. I don't like anything bigger than a 6-man, not unless we talking about war games or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think
war games or Survivor Series, but most of the time, those multi-person tag matches when it's 8-man or 10-man, those are normally sloppy. Because, like, to your credit, for what you're saying, the point you're trying to get at is you're trying to put too much. You're trying to fit too much into one segment. In one segment, it's too much action going on. Mm-hmm. There's no way the commentators can keep up with it. There's no way the wrestlers itself can fit all their moves in, because you gotta think they're also, while they're running 100 miles an hour, they gotta time these moves. Mm-hmm. So when you have a big match like that, the time is going to be off. The choreography is going to be off.
It's only so much ring time that you gonna have. They gonna have for that type of match anyway.
Yeah. So I mean,
they might as well just made it a 10-woman battle royal, real quick.
Nah, because they don't want to. Nah, that mean the faces got to fight the faces and the heels got to fight the heels, and then what's the battle royal for?
I mean, it wasn't worth that much.
Yeah, it's gotta have a purpose behind it. You just can't have a battle royal just to have a battle royal. It's got to be a title shot or something in the works to have that. Because if not, I mean, you just throwing bodies everywhere. Yeah. So y'all catch Twitter? Y'all catch the wrestling on Twitter? Because shout out to Candice LeRae for being the first ever women's speed champion. I think Andrade is still the male speed champion, but the reason why I'm asking y'all this because I'm real interested in seeing Braun Breaker versus Andrade. Braun Breaker's headed. I think he's going to be on the next speed tournament. I'm not too familiar how. I think it's like a tournament style. I know you got 2 minutes to beat your opponent.
Yeah, I think this is going to be the week that Xavier do Kofi in.
I honestly can't call that one.
We've been teased with this angle for weeks now, and the only reason why I think it's been holding out as long as it has is because they have a 10-year reunion coming up in November.
Yeah,
and I think then I think once that anniversary hits, that's when boom, Kofi's going to turn on him.
Yeah, I can see that.
CJ.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Studio
CJ?
W Sports page. The greatest Dallas Cowboy fan of all time, the Hall of Famer himself. Himself, activist extraordinaire, and just
the
a
man
pleasant
around town,
and just a pleasant gift to social media, Mr. CJ Richardson.
Hey, look, man. All I'm gonna say is the word of the day is chocolate.
Chocolate?
Why is the word?
I ain't supposed to be eating it,
but
that's why it's the word of the day. So
it's good.
Any of my people see this video, I'm in trouble. So the word of the day
is chocolate.
Oh,
is
boy.
chocolate. Yeah.
Well, you can't go wrong with that. So.
Well,
he looked like he enjoying it.
Hey,
yes, sir.
And guess what?
Listen up though. The reason I'm enjoying it because I ain't supposed to have it, and I know I'm gonna get tore all to pieces if this video get too far out of there.
Hey,
and a Pepsi?
Oh, see, you told that part. Hold on, Mill.
See, all right, look.
Hold on.
Oh,
I said chocolate, not Pepsi.
Now I would have said, look, we all get a cheat day every now and again. So
Well, Lord, let the day be mine, because yesterday was too. All right then.
I'm sorry, CJ. Look, I'm a diabetic also. I wear the wristband and everything. I got the chain on and everything.
All right.
So when I see Pepsi, I mean, you already know game recognized game. You already know that's a trigger. It does something. I got to stay away from it. So when I see it, oh my God, I just blood sugar goes right up when I stare at it.
Yeah,
in my house,
right.
I got zero sugar, everything.
oh wow.
Yeah, you're right. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing today, man?
We doing good,
All
man.
right.
We chopping up about some wrestling before we get into the WNBA and everything else, man. So I know you do the Showtime at the Apollo. We got to catch you one Friday.
Calm down, man. It's a good time. It's really a good time.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, y'all look good having fun out there, man. So we gotta catch y'all up there. But we talking about wrestling and the storylines. I know you catch up a little bit on it, so give me your take on what you know about it so far.
Man, look. I like the original Bloodline. Okay. Now, they had me when they started bringing in the new guys, and Roman Reigns had to go do the movies, or either his health was, deteriorating, because we don't know the truth. We just know they tell us.
Right.
So the storyline is so drawn out now, it gets boring in the middle. I need the end. And what I really need, I need them all to get back together. All of them be one team and jump Cody Rhodes. Yeah. Because I'm going to tell y'all something, man. This real talk. When Roman Reigns had the belt, I had to watch it every week.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Bloodline was going to do something. And it was almost like the Ric Flair days. He was a good guy, bad guy, didn't even matter. But you were going to watch it just for him.
That's right.
Yep.
When Cody Rhodes come out there, man, it's break time for me. I don't even want to see it. Like, to me, I mean, like, he's loved to a lot of people, but I'm just not one of them, man.
He's stale, huh?
Yeah, he's stale and boring.
See, and you know what though, and that could be a valid argument, because a lot of people have said that his title run has not been,
And I noticed something, like, even in the people he go after, there's like no excitement there.
It's something's missing.
That ain't a must-see type of match.
Exactly.
So you're not the only one that's feeling that way. We actually kind of agree with this one,
Get
because
your camera roll. I mean, Cody is good, but it's just
Cody need to be the U.S. champ. I go with that.
he's not the draw.
Right.
He does not have that world champion charisma.
Yeah, I'd rather go with Gunther. I'll watch him.
Yes, I watch Gunther. I'm real, and I honestly believe Gunther's going to win that crown jewel.
Man, Gunther he be beating people up. See, that's what I like about wrestling.
Oh no,
It might be fake, but he be beating you up, fake beating you up.
And be disrespectful with it.
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Those chops is real. I don't
Yes,
care
they
what
are.
nobody
Oh
say.
man. Yeah.
Them chops is real. I see dudes' chest be red afterwards.
Nah, yeah, you're right about that.
That's right, man.
Chest be bloodshot, red as my shirt.
Nah, I'm like, nah, I ain't messing with that.
Man, who it was that he chopped and they started bleeding from the chest? I forgot.
That was a couple weeks ago, on.
Was it AJ Styles?
It might have been Sammy.
Sammy.
It might have been Sammy.
I was thinking it was Sammy.
Sammy get tore up every time he get chopped.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying it might be him.
Ain't no might have been. It was him.
Man, Sammy be out there looking like he done drunk 1,000 Red Bulls because he be taking whippings. And they keep getting up.
and he's still I honestly, who would y'all rather see a champion? Sami Zayn or Cody Rhodes?
I'll take
neither.
But at least it'll be fun with Sammy.
Would it though?
But it ain't gonna last.
I mean, it wouldn't last, but
it ain't gonna last long.
I would just say it'll be fun for Sammy because of his music.
I think that the WWE hasn't built a second guy. You know, of all those years that Roman Reigns was champion, 4 years.
Yeah, they ain't look for.
And they ain't say, okay, we're gonna build this person, because you know they build personas.
Mm-hmm.
In 4 years, you're gonna tell me that you couldn't build nobody. You had to go to AEW, bring Cody Rhodes back, and hope that he was gonna do it. And they keep talking about Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes, he ain't got nothing on Dusty Rhodes. He's a shell of his father. You know what I'm saying? So that didn't work. To be honest with you, they should have let Bobby Lashley go on the bad side and just let him go maniac for about a year and a half as a champion. Because I mean, he got the build. He got, he's the best as a heel anyway. I think that I would have watched that. You know,
I thought they was gonna go that way when he beat Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
That's why I thought the angle that they was going at with the Hurt Business. They should let the Hurt Business breathe a little bit more because there wasn't nothing wrong with him.
Now AEW got him, and his whole faction from WWE over there at AEW.
Man. I don't know what these people doing.
My problem with AEW is we talking about Raw trying to squeeze so much into a little bit of time. That's what AEW does.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
They got some long match cards. They try to fit like 10 matches. That little frame that time frame that they have.
Oh yeah, they coming out there in 13 minutes. You out of there.
Yeah,
you out of there. Next match. They walking down the aisle when this match ends. They walking down the aisle for the next one.
And then they slipping the commercials in.
Yeah, they don't waste no time.
I mean, you got to watch AEW. I mean, you really got to dial into them to really get the full grasp because that action is just so fast. It's all if you're a random fan, you're not going to keep up with it. It's impossible.
Hey, Kevin, why you hiding? What you hiding for, Kevin?
Oh, let me hit your camera too.
So yeah, his name analytical Kevin now.
Yeah, well, analytical Kevin. I can't see him. I thought he was hiding.
Oh no.
No, he's right there. He's right there.
No, I just thought he was hiding and stuff. I mean,
no.
You know, because you're doing a lot of talking on social media because you're 4-1. You're doing a lot of talking.
No, but hold on, hold on. A couple of weeks ago, he only said that he go with us when he bets with us because of the analytics.
But you know what? Everybody can't.
I got a problem. Hey, look, I'm a fan. If we could be 1-4 going into this game, I'm still going with my team. I don't care about analytics.
Hey, CJ, I'm gonna tell you like this. I really don't care as long as they talking about it. 4 years ago, Romar got on me and said, "Yo, man, don't be tagging me on all this race and talking about my team." I was like, "All right, come on the show and talk about them." It took them 4 years, but finally we got some conversation about it.
We got something.
We finally got something. So
okay.
Yeah, I don't care. As long as they talk.
All you got to do is poke the bear one good time.
I mean,
the bear gonna get poked this week.
No Diddy.
Like I said last year in November, I knew he was gonna be there. At number 2, we was gonna get him. I like what he doing. They open the playbook up for him. They trust him more every week.
Let's go, Ravens. Let's go.
Hey,
Ravens winning. Y'all not beating the Ravens.
Hey, strange things.
I went with the Vegas.
One thing about a Dan Quinn defense, and if anybody should know, I should know.
Well, yeah,
Can't stop the run. You might do good against the pass. The boy don't know how to stop the run to save his goddamn life. And that's what Baltimore gonna do. Remember when we come back next week, CJ said it. It won't that you won't better than them. Dan Quinn defense just is not built to stop the run.
Yeah, every defense got its holes. Every defense has its holes.
Now, like I said, it's a tough task stopping Derrick Henry.
Right.
So
man, it's a tough task stopping Lamar without Derrick Henry.
that's true too.
Now this is where y'all stand a chance. This is where y'all stand a chance.
Stand a chance is we got to find a way to contain Lamar.
You gonna hear this? You'll hear this a common theme all day. Play calling got in Baltimore's way. That's how they start. That's how they started off 1-2. They got to learn how to delegate between Lamar and Derrick Henry. The better job they do that, okay, y'all might not win, but there's still a chance that they still ain't got that wrapped up all together, and y'all can still rally.
Like, I mean, there been times where you actually can steal one.
I feel like sometimes it's a telltale sign with them having Derrick Henry in the backfield with Lamar. What I've been noticing, anytime Lamar under center, Derrick Henry gonna get the ball.
Not lately. Because sometimes that read option, you clearly don't know.
I mean, yeah, you don't, but when you got Derrick Henry back there, you gonna feed him the ball.
You should.
All I know, if you miss an assignment and Dan Quinn defense, is nothing behind you.
Yeah.
He's bringing all kinds of angles. Now, if they get to you, gonna be a long day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I give him credit now because we had him. If they get home, it's over. But when they don't get home,
it's over.
That's when the problem, because ain't nobody back there. He got 7 up within the box.
And we see what Tampa Bay did to us first week.
Tampa Bay just blitzaholics.
So we're gonna see.
All they do is blitz.
No, but I mean, their offense was killing us. We couldn't stop them passing the ball or running the ball. Like, for real, like CJ said, that first week, their running back 8 on us.
Oh, he 8. Yeah.
Baker even 8. You couldn't even tackle Baker.
Baker revived his career, man.
You think it will get any more progressive commercials?
I'm sure he might be. He might pick something else up.
He will. He will.
Oh, I ain't mean to change the subject real quick, but shout out to Juju Watkins.
Oh, with the Nike deal.
Yeah, you saw that.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, she ain't even made the pros yet. She got Nike and Gatorade.
Big money.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Big money.
Nike and Gatorade.
Your next woman, Romar.
I told y'all, regardless of what Caitlyn did, it's Juju time. I said that last year. Juju different.
Yeah, so I can't wait till this
like her daddy be working her like, yeah, she put that work in too.
I can't wait till college basketball season kick off till we can see her on the court again. I'm honestly between South Carolina and US, that's where my eyes gonna be at. Between South Carolina, because I love me some Don Staley. But South Carolina and USC, yeah, that's where my eyes gonna be. So I'm gonna jump back into football for a second. I was hoping my Aunt Emma would chime in because I'm talking about WNBA. I got an auntie on that be on my neck about WNBA, CJ. So what's your thoughts on the going to the WNBA on the NBA finals right now, the WNBA finals?
Honestly, I'd have missed every game because I've been working. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I
you
don't
have.
even know. I'm just being honest. I don't know what's been going on and what's happening. The only thing I think I heard was one team was going down and lost 95-93, and I don't know who that was.
That was the Liberty in game 1 of the finals.
Okay, I heard about that.
And they was up by
18,
18 and Minnesota came back
and tricked up the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that. That's all I know. I don't know nothing else.
Yeah, New York Liberty. I mean, they play again tomorrow night tomorrow again at 3 p.m. on ABC.
What game is it?
Game 2.
Game 2 of the
Okay,
WNBA
I got time to get in there. Okay.
Yeah, game 2 of WNBA finals. So that's for that. Y'all got any baseball notes?
Oh man, look, well, you got
it was something about the Dodgers I heard about.
Oh man, okay. So
before we get we're gonna get into football next.
Yeah, with the Dodgers, they beat the Padres to advance to the NLCS. Now the kicker with this one, the interview, he asked the player, I forgot his name. He said, "What's so different about this Dodgers team that versus the previous years?" And the dude looks around and goes, "Oh, we live?" And then he says that we don't give a F. Like right out your mouth. And then that right there, they just threw everybody off guard. He said, "All right, well, thank you very much." That was priceless. But like I said, the Mets have been a big surprise this whole postseason.
The Royals too.
No, well,
the Royals.
No, they got beat. The Royals
sent them home.
Yeah, Detroit.
Yeah, you got the Tigers and Guardians. They're playing at 4:30. That's for the side.
We sent the Royals home.
Oh
yeah. So the winner of the Tigers Guardians is going to play the Yankees. And I think it's tomorrow or Monday. It might be Monday.
No, it's going down. Is this now?
I thought it started at 4:30, but the Mets surprised they took down the Phillies.
They playing now.
Wow.
Who playing now?
They're in the 7th inning, 1 out. Cleveland's up 3-5. I mean 5-3.
Oh, okay. Never mind. They started early then.
Okay.
But
on TBS Max.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because I think one it rained out.
No, because like one time I heard it was like at 1 o'clock, and then the other thing I thought it was at 4:30. But they must have started early. But the Mets are the team to watch because now you got the Mets and the Dodgers for
that's gonna be a fun series.
That's gonna be interesting. So it's been some decent drama along with it.
Will Clayton Kershaw choke again?
He always does. I think he gonna come through this year, man. Cause ain't no pressure now. You used to choke.
Yeah. Well, now you got Shohei.
Yeah, Shohei gonna ball.
But
he always does.
He did get him a ring, but he do get for one of them the biggest pitchers contracts in history. He don't show up like he used to. Like you say, he choked.
Good. All right, so that's gonna carry on into Monday. On Monday, we should know between the Guardians and the Tigers who's going to play the Yankees. They're going to play them on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of they get a day off.
Yeah,
and then they got a hot right, but so it's really no rest. So it's advantage Yankees in this series already.
Oh yeah, I think it's either going to be the Yankees, Dodgers, or the Subway Series. That's what I think it's going to be in. Because either way, the Yankees.
Either way, it's a draw.
The Subway Series will be big.
Well, they're both going. Either one. Either
you talking about LA and New York.
I mean, this is old school. You know what I'm saying? This is like either way, the Yankees going to bring ratings because, like I said, they're about as popular as the Cowboys. You either love them or hate them. But the thing about it is, you're going to watch them.
So you say the same thing about the Dodgers.
True.
I can't watch no man.
Well, I mean, either way, I mean, I'm gonna still be watching whoever, no matter what.
It's like in the West Coast. The Dodgers is as big as the Lakers. That's on the West Coast. I mean, it may not be as much here. We still got plenty of Dodgers fans. No, Revs are Dodgers fan, but that's still gonna be a draw. Okay, guys, it's 3:28. It was something about basketball. Something about basketball I heard.
What, Bronny? Maybe?
Oh, yeah. Yes, that's starting to kick off.
A 000 with Bronny?
I'm
a triple
man, I'm
zero.
not even thinking about them. I want to see these Spurs.
Where you get that jump from?
That man got a 000.
Hey, like this dude, see, this one of your we can use your line, CJ. It's like, has anybody seen him?
Man,
I'm sorry.
What about San Antonio? Chris Paul. He gonna have. I believe that they're gonna be in the playoffs this year just because of Chris Paul. Every team that he done played for, he done turned them around and these got them to the playoffs.
Exactly. Now I'm not really interested in them winning the title this year. I'm interested in seeing how he's going to help develop Wemby.
Hold on. I didn't know that they had Harrison Barnes.
Yeah,
They're gonna make some noise though.
They got.
They gonna make some noise.
They went and
I'm
got
not-
some.
I'm not
some
counting-
good veterans to put around them.
I'm not counting on them. I'm not calling them they're gonna be they champions or anything like that. I just want to see it.
But they're gonna be a better Spurs team.
I
So
wanna see
this might be like most improved.
Yeah, I want to see the tutelage and the development. I want to see Wemby after a year with Chris Paul, because he's passing on that knowledge. And with Wemby's frame, with point guard knowledge, yeah, I want to see that. I want to see that. I'm not saying they're gonna be good. I'm not gonna say they be bad. I'm just saying that's must see for me.
All right, so give it take me. How many games do you think they're gonna win?
Yeah, they're going to be a winning team. Just like Romar said, you got Chris Paul in your squad. You'll be at least a play in.
So are you giving like say 40?
I give him 50.
Oh well, if you give them 50, that's more than a play in.
Yeah, exactly.
50. I was thinking in
Well,
42. I was thinking 42 to 45.
I'll
50 is 50, man. That's that's a lot. 50 and 27. I don't,
They're
50
in
and
the
22.
West, though. They're going to need that.
Yeah, but my point is they're gonna need it, but the West is deep. Can they get it? I'm giving them in the 40s. I can't go 50.
Yeah, I say 40.
Okay.
I mean, but the West has always been stacked over the years. I mean, you got a lot of good teams in there. They're talking about OKC, Denver, Dallas.
But see, San Antonio, one of them teams where if women get hurt, we in the 20s or the teens.
That's facts too. That's facts too.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard right now. We gotta see how this thing plays out, man.
Yeah,
and
you would be a fool to think that Chris Paul can play a full season.
Oh, what?
Oh no.
What?
No.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. His handspring's probably already tingling.
He broke his finger signing the contract.
Exactly.
Wow.
He said, "Hey, Pop, hold on. Let me call my brother in from Allstate."
That's the only thing ticked me off, man. It's just like when Kawhi went to the Clippers, man. I ain't seen him since he signed the contract.
Yeah, he been hurt.
That's my point.
I think I seen a quote that he came out and said, I think media day, he ain't interested in playing all 82 games.
I ain't interested in hearing them talk.
He probably not because he never had.
Oh no.
I'm not interested in hearing them talk. I gotta see him and Ben Simmons. It's not a darn thing y'all gotta say that I can't hear. I need to see y'all play.
They got the best jobs in the whole wide world. Riding that pine and getting them big bucks.
And the worst thing Kawhi Leonard did for his career was leave San Antonio.
I think it'd have been all right if he stayed in Toronto.
He should have stayed. Toronto could have got to the finals 3-4 more times in the East with that squad if they'd have kept it together.
San Antonio, it was more, something. There was a falling out there.
What, with him and Pop?
Yeah, he ain't had no reason to leave San Antonio. I mean, to leave Toronto.
Right.
There was a reason behind San Antonio. So it is what it is. He's going in with the Clippers again. CJ, you're a Lakers fan, right?
Yeah. But I took a break when they got LeBron. I'm still a Lakers fan, man.
I still don't understand why would you join the Clippers?
Who would join the Clippers?
Everybody that signed up for it.
Oh, no. But but you got to realize, right? They be throwing money, though. Clippers throw money. And today, people like money.
That's true. That's true.
So it ain't like it used to be, Free agency messed up everything, though. Because like before free agency, you knew everybody on the team and the whole bench. Now, every year, you got to get a roster. On every sport, I got to get the roster to see who on this team.
Right.
Yeah, so
we're on, it's 3:34 right now. We got time to play my favorite game.
Uh-oh.
Last week, who's got it wrong?
Oh,
he must have had a good week.
No, I didn't. I had an average week.
I think all of us had. Well, I think we had an average week ourselves. So Some of the games were, I don't know. Like the 4 o'clock games just fell out the window.
Yeah, they did. I mean, that wasn't cute.
No.
That was. I'm sorry. I'm stalling. I'm trying to pull it up now.
Let me pull up my picks myself, because I knew I was about 500 last week. I was trying to go long shots because long shots get you up the charts quick, but ain't none of them come through.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm the same boat. Just like, I took the safe bet. Well, last week I already owned up the Buccaneers losing to the Falcons on Thursday night.
Yeah, I tried myself. I don't even know. I just was being foolish when I picked Carolina.
And I thought I was rolling the dice there, but the Jets and the Vikings. Anybody had the Jets last week beating the Vikings?
No.
I didn't.
Yeah, that was I got the Ravens and the Bengals right. I almost got that one right.
Yeah, that don't scare me.
And I went out on a limb and chose the Browns last week.
Oh, man.
Oh,
That was because of my heart, not my football knowledge. Because I wanted them to. I wanted them to beat them people. I choose against them people, which I wouldn't say their names this week. I'm not gonna say their name, but I choose the other team against them people every week.
Same here.
Yeah.
yeah.
I do the same thing.
I thought the Colts was going to beat the Jaguars. I had that one wrong.
I had that one wrong.
That was
I got that one right.
Kevin, you picked Jacksonville.
Yeah, I did. I got lucky with that one, and that was my. So I'm glad you said that, because that one of my bold predictions, which I luckily I got that one wrong. I said if the Jags lose this game, that coach would have been fired. He'd have been one of the first ones to go. Well, now in this case, I was wrong. Now, CJ,
whoa. Because some of you just said that I got to say something about.
Yeah.
In this case.
I was wrong on that on my first prediction.
You've been wrong a many a time.
Hey, look.
You said in this case.
Yeah.
That was hilarious, Kevin.
I know. Hey, look. Hey, like I thought.
I get what you're saying, though, but I just had to say something. You said in this case, like you've been perfect every week.
My first thought was, all right.
Oh, man.
So Peterson I thought Peterson would be the first one to be gone.
I feel you. I feel you.
But when the other day, I want to say it was Tuesday. And when I was on my break, and you were the first one I saw, and they said, "Man, they done fired that man. Aaron Rodgers got that man fired.
He did, because it won't the coach.
Let's talk about that. CJ, you had the floor. What your thoughts on that one?
Man, who didn't see it coming? Man, you got a 40-year-old quarterback. First of all, let's have a moment of silence for Saleh, or whatever how you pronounce his name.
Oh, Robert Saleh.
Yeah. All right, thank you. Look, man, all this man did was everything the owner and Aaron Rodgers wanted. That's all he did. When they hired, they said, whatever we got to do to get Aaron Rodgers, we're going to do it. They went out and got the offensive coordinator that he liked, that called the plays that Aaron Rodgers liked. They got Aaron Rodgers. They went out and got some wide receivers for Aaron Rodgers.
No, they got Aaron Rodgers receivers.
Exactly.
They got his receivers.
They did everything to accommodate this man. Mm-hmm. And all they've done since he's been on the team, he got hurt within the first 4 seconds of last year.
Right?
Yeah.
So they same old Jets. And then they was talking bad about what the other quarterback name, Wilson.
Zach Wilson.
They was talking bad about him. And truth be told, Aaron Rodgers ain't played no better than Zach Wilson to this point.
Got him up out there.
But now they put all the pressure on the head coach, which is a defensive coach who don't call the plays. You find the wrong guy. And they said, for real, the reason they let the coach go is because the Saleh wanted to get rid of or demote Aaron Rodgers' play calling dude. And that's when the problem, something blew up right after that.
But they demoted him.
No, they demoted him anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, they
demoted him. They demoted him after the dude was fired.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't let the dude do it.
But you did. You wanted
but you did it anyway.
But you did it anyway, and used that man as a scapegoat.
That's where they lost me.
Yeah,
that's why I can't make sense of it.
That's my point. I'm like, this don't make no sense. So I hope they lose out.
I was confused because I was like, I was sitting there And I said, CJ broke this out for ESPN did. Because he was the first one I saw when he broke out. And then other people followed it. Like it started flooding the timeline afterwards. And I'm sitting there and everybody, and like I say, everybody chimed in on it. And I'm sitting there thinking, I could have sworn that we had said something on the show about who's on the hot seat.
They wouldn't even let that man clean out his office.
No, they escorted him out the building.
Yeah.
He ain't
That
getting
means it was a blow up inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was escorted out by security.
Yeah.
Now you know that's terrible.
Now I wonder if he tear the office up.
That's terrible, man.
You can't be escorted out by security just because your team has a bad record.
But here's what gets me.
But no,
but they're only one game out of division.
Hold on. It might not have been a blow up because he got fired. It could have been a blow up because he probably felt blindsided bad off.
Yeah, somebody just flipped over behind this.
Just went to swinging on somebody.
Yeah,
he a pretty big dude.
It was a furniture moving, bro.
Hey,
that's all
hey, he a pretty big dude now. Yeah.
But also keep in mind too, because like I said, also now when they played against the Broncos, you get beat by a rookie who throws 60 yards for an entire game. That has to be, and they say that that wasn't a factor in the decision. Yeah.
And then, but
something's not right with that.
And I don't believe nothing Aaron Rodgers says anymore. I mean,
he's a big liar.
No, he's like the biggest diva.
He said it caught him off guard. BS.
Hey, something I want to bring up too about Aaron Rodgers since you brought his name up.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't know how this is supposed to work. I don't think it's supposed to work like that. He allegedly got hurt in the game last week doing a turnover. And
yeah,
I think it either was negated or it was a sudden change again, like a turnover. Before he made it to the medical tent, they got the ball back and he put his helmet back on and went on the field. Boy, you
Aaron Rodgers brought in his own people.
No, what I'm saying is he's allegedly was hurt.
Yeah.
The defense was on the field.
Yeah. But by 10 seconds later, he made a U-turn and got
was
back
going to the tent.
Yeah,
to get checked out. He faking the injury.
Helmet back on when they got the ball back.
They gave the Jets back the ball. He turned around before he got to the zone and went back. I think that's illegal.
Yeah, I believe so too.
Yeah, something was up with that too.
When you have your people in those positions,
right,
you get away with that.
Man, I was like, man, I don't know how this boy. You ain't even go to the tent.
So that's the reason why I said it's not if, but when is Devontae Adams going to arrive?
Pretty much.
Because it's pretty much a done deal.
I hope he come and he still stink it up.
Oh yeah, I
hope. I don't like disgruntled players to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mind you being upset. Once you get $100 million contract, I ain't got nothing. I don't want to hear nothing.
I don't want to hear nothing.
Oh, CJ, what's been the riff with CD at Dak on the side?
There you go. Another gossip of spreading rumors.
No, I just want to ask.
Ain't no riff. He said, "Jump ball 4, I got you."
Okay.
And then everybody else reading lips and can't read lips because ain't no.
I ain't reading no lips. I just asked what it was.
He said, "Jump ball 4, I got you." Dak threw a low ball, and the guy intercepted. But when he came back to the sideline, he basically told Dak if he'd have threw it up, that gives him a chance to catch the ball. So that's what that was about.
Okay, that's all I was asking.
It's not a big deal.
But I tell you what, though, after this week, because we're gonna beat Detroit, and if y'all lose to the Ravens, guess what? Everybody sitting up top. I'm gonna bring the Hugo out next week. I'm put some all on the ties, baby. We back.
We got the boxing crew, Mr. Mark Daniels joining us.
Everybody be 4-2.
Yeah.
Hey Mark, how you doing, brother?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
You got a little buffalo background noise, but we got you.
Okay, yeah, because I'm driving, just got off work. I'm good. How's everybody doing?
Good,
all right.
We good. We talked about wrestling already. Our wrestling guru couldn't make it this weekend. She's at Virginia State homecoming. Go Trojans.
Oh, they getting it in too, boy. I've been watching the video. They getting it in. I might drive down there. They on fire.
My timeline is flooded with Virginia State homecoming right now.
I go for the alumni. You know how they had alumni cheerleaders, the woo-woos and all that? All right, I'm gonna be, hey, meet me at Walmart. Y'all get in. Come on here. Come on here. Stop playing.
Oh my God, we playing on my favorite game of Who Got It Wrong. We're going over last week's NFL scores right now, and we was on the subject of the New York Jets, and we set out that rabbit hole of Robert Saleh getting fired. So I need your take on that, bro, because I know you about to go. I know you need to go in on that.
Man, we in there. We should be in there.
Yeah, I want to hear Mark go in though.
Oh, Virginia touchdown.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Mark, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, just fired Robert Saleh. What's your thoughts on it?
Well, you know what? You know, how can I put it? He didn't have a connection with Aaron Rodgers. That's obvious. And you can't tell me that they didn't talk to Aaron Rodgers about making that move before they made it. But then Nathaniel Hackett got demoted down from offensive coordinator. I just think that team's a complete mess. Unorganized. You know, I don't know. To me, to be honest with you, at this point, because the division sucks, they might still mess around and win it. But I think Robert Saleh was a lame duck person in that position. I really do. He didn't connect with the offense. You bring in a defensive-minded coach, and it just didn't click. But I think they should have went about it a little differently than the way they did.
Yeah, I agree with that. Wholeheartedly agree with that, to be honest with you, because we talking about the Jets. When do the Jets do anything right? Let's start there. When do they do anything right?
I mean, I don't know. Well, they did something right when they had Brett Favre his first year there. They did go for a team.
But we already knew that was going to be a one-off.
Yeah.
That was already in the plans. He wasn't going to go there to just change life forever. He was there for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah, and he got.
And then he went and stole money from other places. But that's neither here or there.
No, he went to Minnesota and almost got them to the Super Bowl too.
I wasn't talking about that.
Oh, you talking about the food stamp?
The food stamps.
Oh, he blaming it on he losing his man.
Oh yeah, one more thing about Doug Peterson. Why he's about to get fired?
He was this close already.
Yo,
I want y'all to understand something. You know the reason why he got fired from Philadelphia?
why?
Because remember, he got fired a week later than everybody else. He went to the meeting with Howie and Jeffrey Lurie and said that he wanted to promote Press Taylor as an offensive coordinator, which is, because we fired Mike Rowe, he was trying to save his job. That's when Howard fired him. Guess who's the offensive coordinator in Jacksonville?
Press Taylor.
So you see why we fired him, right? Anybody?
Oh,
Yeah.
well, because Press Taylor is trash.
Exactly. That's so what you're saying from Jacksonville right now is what you would have saw in Philadelphia had Doug Peterson stayed. Good luck with that.
So
right?
yeah, so he's got at least 1 week. Yeah, and the funny thing was on the press conference, Peterson was like, "Well, y'all can get off my back at least for a week." I say,
They'll be back on. They'll be back
Oh,
on it again.
he's still on the hot seat.
Yeah, I chose Vegas odds with the Browns and Commanders. I got that one wrong too, CJ. The Bills and the Texans. Did I get that one right?
I definitely did.
I had the Texans.
That was a game right there. I might have had the Bills in that one.
I had that one right.
Yeah,
because I think I had that one wrong.
CJ Stroud had a good game for me.
But lost Nico for a little while. He's gonna be gone for at least 4 weeks.
Y'all act like he still don't have another one receiver.
Yeah, he does. He got 2 more.
well, he got tanked down.
What I'm noticing about these quarterbacks now, they got relationships with these receivers. They can't. Who's to say that CJ Stroud could connect with the rest of them like he connected with Nico Collins?
Well, he's gonna have to do that with Stephon Diggs right now.
You can see it. You can see it, and I'm gonna use us as an example. You see the connection that Dak has with CJ.
Yeah.
You see the connection that Jalen Hurts has with AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. When they out the game, they can't get the ball to everybody else like they can with those guys. You see the connection Devontae Adams had with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily plug and play anymore.
No, you can't.
You gotta have
I mean, you gotta have multiple options.
Yeah, but when you're going to throw it to a bunch of guys that you can't trust to turn around or jump and get the ball, you're reluctant to throw to them.
Well, I know my quarterback young, but it seems we got a relationship with all his receivers.
He just letting it all hang out right now. He hasn't been in the league long enough to develop a relationship with anybody, so he's getting anybody a chance. He's playing quarter. He's playing quarterback like he's playing with house money. He's trusting everybody because he don't know nobody. You got Scary Terry, who's ultra reliable. You got Lamadé Zaccheaus. Y'all still got some other guys.
You got De'Ami Brown.
Yeah,
but does he trust Brown like he does McLaurin?
No,
that's the point.
I ain't trusting no. Now I will say this: I do notice a good connection with him and Ertz, but the one connection that surprised me, he trusts McCaffrey in that slot a lot. That's a great connection. Now that's one of his closest connections I see with a wide receiver. Him and Luke McCaffrey, they be on point with each other.
Yeah, so no matter how talented you are, if you can't get on the same page with the quarterback can't get on the same page with the receiver, you're not gonna have a lot of success. All right, you and me had the Panthers versus the Bears wrong. The Bears waxed them 36-10.
Yeah, they did.
That was tough to watch. Oh my God, Raiders and the Broncos. I really couldn't call this one, but I think I got this one right.
I went with
Denver.
Yeah, I know I went with Denver.
They whooped them 34-18. All right, Cardinals.
I got that one wrong. And this is the one that,
who they played?
The 49ers.
Oh, yeah, I got I picked the 49ers and they choked.
Twice.
So how happy would you see that go, CJ?
Man, you know I won't have it. Anybody play any of my rivals? The 24-23. Oh yeah, I was happy at the end. Yes, I was. That made my day. That probably made my Sunday right there. But it was another game that didn't come through for me that tore the Sunday up though.
Which game was that?
Yeah,
I think y'all know.
Oh, what
I'm not calling them people name today.
When
they lose, I'll be back.
Oh, so I mean, are they located in the Northern Virginia area?
No speak English.
No speaking no English.
I just know they're out there somewhere, my friend.
You talking about they played the Cleveland Stains?
Yeah, them people, man. That's the worst team in the league. and I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna go ahead and start the chant today. We want Jameis. We want Jameis.
And look.
And you know what's so crazy?
Oh, I
can see Jameis Winston doing what Joe Flacco did for him.
Exactly.
Look, I threw that in last week, and I said, look, Mr. Crableg's about to get his start next week. I was sitting there waiting since last Sunday. I said, Deshaun is about to get pulled.
Hey, but look,
he getting pulled halftime tomorrow. Remember, I said it first. Halftime tomorrow, he out of there.
Hey,
James coming in that zone, light that zone up.
Before the game against Washington, he resolved that last claim. He had that joint ain't gonna never make it to court because he resolved that issue real quick.
Oh, he gave that woman that money like Diddy did. He was like, because if he'd have got another claim or anything, he loses guaranteed money.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's
he probably said, look, call that woman today, send her a check for $5 million and tell her this thing is over.
That's right.
Yeah, man. Because if he lost the guaranteed money, then he no longer a Cleveland Brown.
Yeah,
they get rid of him.
He knew about the loophole that Cleveland was hoping for.
Man, Cleveland was got dirty putting up the Christmas tree.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They was thinking they chops. They was like ready. They
They were like, we solved that little Watson problem.
And then he said, "Ding dong, the witch is dead."
Oh no! Oh no!
That's exactly what he did. He said, "I heard y'all singing,
Bruh.
but
He
I
hurry up and put the seal on that joke.
But look, I got another note that y'all can sing with me. Ding dong, the witch is dead, and give me
It's
my
amazing how the people with money go ahead and pay that joint up for anything happen, boy.
Daggone right.
Any of us, the Justice Center is your new home. We going downtown.
But see, the way things going nowadays, it just only buys him some time. So if he really did something wrong, eventually that's gonna catch up to him.
Yeah, but it won't be that one.
Yeah, it won't be that one.
Yeah. See, us, that one, the next one, the one after all.
We could have a thought they might send us there.
And like Diddy got like 1,000 though. He's not getting out of that. Yeah.
It's all fun and games until Homeland Security start knocking at the door.
Oh, when them people come, you pack your own suitcase.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna have time. No, they gonna pack it for you. That's evidence.
You should already have it ready. It's like stay ready. You don't got to get ready. He should be ready. Yeah. I wonder how that man slept at night knowing he had did all that stuff, man.
Who did it?
Yeah. He probably had that's why he was on them drugs, man. He can't sleep because all that stuff was coming back to him, man. You know, he knew sooner or later that the end was near. Because you can't do. I did something back in 79, man, and it took me 30 years to like, did I do that? It wasn't nothing bad though. I took a candy bar. It was this flavor too, right out the stove. And I was scared that my mama was gonna find out about it. And you know, back in the day when your mama found out about something like that.
Yeah, I was a horrible thief. I got my butt whooped at every store in the Zillion Mall.
Oh my God!
Hey, hold up, CJ.
It don't work well for me. I
grew up in Highland Park.
You say you got caught on meal.
I grew up in Highland Park, so the supermarket that's
he's a habitual.
Right there, it used to be called Siegel's.
Now I wasn't habitual.
Oh,
I went in the store and they knew me. So
they knew you.
Now look, I was with my grandma and everything. Like the people, the manager of the store told me I could have this toy truck. My grandma told me that I couldn't get nothing out of the store.
Put that truck back, boy.
Now when I got home, I made the worst mistake of my life.
You pulled the truck out.
Yeah, and my decision was, come on, let's go back to the store.
Okay.
Did he steal this? No, I gave it to him, but I told him he couldn't have that.
Oh wow.
Oh.
See.
Oh, that wasn't the end of it.
Uh-oh.
The belt came out after that.
Oh.
In the stove.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Man.
See.
I had one of them grandmas go outside and pick your own switch.
But see, the difference between
and
story
stand there and watch me peel this. Then
he said, watch me peel it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's
man.
But see, the difference between your story and mine is you actually made it out the stove. I got the whippers for even touching it.
He said, I ain't make it out the stove.
When my mom said don't look at her, don't touch nothing, she meant she stood on business.
Oh my God.
I fully understand you, my friend.
Yeah. I couldn't touch nothing.
That was tough.
That's what it meant, didn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
You ever had to? I know you went outside and got a switch. Did you ever have to climb the tree for it?
Oh Lord.
Oh, wow.
Now I ain't never had to do that.
I had a big tree in my front of my house. I grew up. If all the switches was gone, I had to climb. I had to go back in with the switch.
Well,
by any means necessary. So if I had to climb the tree to get the switch, I had to climb the tree to get the switch.
And some of the worst mistakes that I made, like you better not interrupt them while they on the phone with their girlfriends and the store is on.
You better not.
My grandma had a handful of rings. I did it one day. She told me, stand right there while she fixed her rings. I knew what a smack was, but this was my first introduction to a backhand smack.
He said, I knew what it was.
I knew what a smack was, but I ain't never know what a backhand joke was like.
You is crazy.
Man.
I mean, like, she just sit there, so I'm just waiting. I done seen her fix her rings, everything. She go back after she done fix her rings, talking on the phone, and out of nowhere, wow! Okay. I saw it.
Yeah, I only got those ones in the car.
I go sit in
You know
front of the TV.
You know that backhand from the back seat, CJ?
Oh Lord.
Yeah, the backhand with the
Hey, that's gonna hurt right there, boy.
Yeah.
that destroys your psyche. Because you think you safe when you're in the back seat, playing your own game. You say something wrong out the way. Next thing you know, you see a big hand just come and you don't block it. Just go ahead. Don't block it, but don't try to duck. Because the two piece is worse than the one piece. Just go ahead and get the one, get that out the way.
I know about all them Jones. Like, come back now because that Jones ain't hit you hard enough.
Yeah,
I gotta remix that.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord, not the remix.
Yeah, I gotta remix that for you.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I was playing with my grandma. I'm like 16, 17 years old. We just joking, right? She's like, boy, you know I'm strong enough to knock the wind out you if I want to. I'm like,
y'all over there talking. I'm putting my FanDuel in.
I'm like, Mom, no, you not. Man,
anybody ever won the real money on FanDuel?
I haven't.
I won
never
$2.
tried it.
I won $2.
Yeah,
$2.
I cashed out one time for 100, but I ain't. I could have won more, but I was scared, so I just cashed out because they actually doing like halftime and stuff. You can cash out for this, but I had only placed like a $5 bet, and they said you can cash out for 100. I cashed out.
Well, my brother, I know one day last year he cashed out on FanDuel on the NBA parlay for like 13.
Yeah, I ain't never won no real.
Yeah.
All right. So Packers versus Rams. Who got that wrong?
Oh, I didn't.
No, I had the Packers.
I think I probably got it wrong because I can't pick the Packers.
I think I had the.
I had the Rams.
I might have had the Rams on that one.
Yeah.
And if I did, I don't know why.
Yeah, I think that's
so.
CJ,
right. Like, why you just can't pick the teams that's your rivals? Like you told me, you got.
All right, check this out. Okay, this is for free. Okay, I mean you get a belt or something at the end, but when I'm playing like that, when I ain't really know my money out my pocket involved, I just play for fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I know half of the time each week when I pick up against a rival, I pretty much know they gonna win.
Yeah.
But just putting it on the paper don't work for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like if we had to put in like $20 or $25 a piece, I bet I'll straighten up then. You know what I'm saying? I'll be picking they gonna win this week. But we're doing it for fun, adds a little bit of excitement, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so that's what I do. And then like if you bet on a game with your real money and say I picked the Redskins to win, I gotta cheer for them the whole game.
And that ain't gonna sit right with you.
That don't sit right
in your soul.
That ain't gonna happen. So it's like you contradicting your money.
Yeah.
So, but being that we're doing this like a friendly pool that I like being in, I just be like, man, let these people lose today. Then at the end of the game, I'm like, dang, they won.
And then when his picks come to fruition, and then here comes the live round 4 or 7 o'clock. It'd be like, I'm waiting for something. One of the funniest things that I've ever heard was when you roasted the 49ers that last year with the bang.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes they got to get it, man. They got to get it. Sometimes they got to get it.
The best post-game rant, I've seen.
All right, guys, 4 o'clock. We got Mark back. We got 3 games we want to chop up about. We're going to get to this week's picks. All right, Jazz versus Seahawks. I got that one wrong. I don't know.
I think everybody except one person had it wrong. Nobody saw that one coming.
No, ain't nobody see that coming.
Cowboys and the Steelers. Congratulations on the picks.
Who got that wrong?
I did.
Okay, thank you.
All the studio. See, my sister is a Steelers fan, so my dad would never pick against the Steelers.
Where's he at today?
He had a hangover.
Tell him go and put that Mean Joe Green on so I can ask if he wants some of this Coca-Cola.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to get him on next week so we can get him in there, but he ain't gonna make it. He's not gonna make it today.
I got you. Yeah.
Saints versus the Chiefs. We all.
You
I
need to
think-
slide in there and take a
I had
picture
it
of it.
wrong.
Oh, you.
You bet against the magician.
I did.
Oh, you.
I was going for the upset and it didn't work at all. At all.
The analytics lied to you.
They do that from time to time.
Well, yeah, but I wasn't going with analytics at all in this case.
Oh, so you only do that when it comes to our team.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, when
Not
when-
necessarily.
With a team that I like,
no.
because it's up in the air if you really like it.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm really up in there about these Niners and these Seahawks. So I picked the Seahawks to win again. And
Well, you was definitely wrong. Do you? What was the last time Seattle beat San Francisco?
I don't know.
and the thing was, you called me out for the game started. Like, should I switch over? No, I'm gonna
right
stand
before
pat.
game time.
Right before it started.
And if they would have switched, you probably would have San Francisco probably would have lost. So thank you for that.
So I was like, all right. So okay, since we throwing analytics in the mix, so whenever Mills doesn't switch over, it usually loses.
I mean, it looked good for me because he did 3 crossovers like the first week of the season.
And then when
And
he
they
did,
ain't do one since.
he did 3 crossovers in 1 week and he got all 3 of them wrong.
They ain't do one
that
since.
was, and it was all the games that
That was a bad.
those was my original picks, and then he crossed over.
And I think that was the one we had like 10 wins and he had like 7.
No, he ended up having more wins.
Who, Mill?
Yeah, those was like the only 3 games he lost that week.
Well, now what? Well,
I lost. It was like 5 of them. But let's get to this week. Let's get into this week. Jaguars versus the Bears. Who y'all got?
Oh, I got Jacksonville because hey, look, say what you want. They play terrible, but they always play good across the pond.
I got the
They
Bears.
do.
I got the Bears. I don't believe in Jacksonville.
But they do.
That's when they're gonna win. When we don't believe them.
Yep.
I got the Jags London game. Yep.
Yeah, I'm going Jacksonville.
I think this be the nail in the coffin for Doug Peterson.
He gonna get fired in the States. He can get fired.
He's gonna, by the time he get back, he gonna have a job.
He gonna win this one though.
Yep.
Texans against the Patriots.
Texans.
Yeah.
Hey Mark,
Yo, what's happening?
I forgot.
I'm here.
Jaguars and Bears and Texans and Patriots.
I'll go with the Bears. I'll go with the Texans.
Okay. Yeah.
Breaking news: Brian Robinson ruled out for the Redskins game against Baltimore tomorrow.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no, and that's the next one. Commanders are at Baltimore, 1:00 CBS.
Go ahead, Kid. I want to
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Vegas got Baltimore -7, so that's what I'm rolling with.
I'm going with Washington. I'm riding the wave.
Well, ride up there with me so we can watch it. Let's watch it together. But I looked at those tickets though.
Hold on, CJ. Did you hear what he said? Like you caught a word. You heard what he said.
He said Washington.
No, he
Washington.
said, but I'm a ride the wave.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
there you
Which
go.
means when the wave is gone, he's gone.
Hey, look, them tickets is sky high for that game tomorrow too. Cause I
can
looked at
believe
them.
that.
I was thinking about going.
Kev,
Uh-huh.
don't say you a Commander fan.
Even two teams that
Don't
evenly
you-
matched.
Don't you
They
dare.
got the same strengths.
Don't you dare utter the word that you a Commanders fan.
They got the same
Oh,
strengths and the
Roman.
same weaknesses.
If the wave crashed tomorrow,
Hey, look, I'm gonna be like, I'm going down with the ship.
no,
Yeah.
no, man.
Yeah.
Your fandom,
Ain't no question fandom, baby.
your
Don't
fandom.
ain't with it.
Browns versus Eagles.
All right, look, y'all got one job. Y'all got look, if
Don't
y'all
be surprised if we lose this one.
if y'all somehow lose this game or even struggling, Sirianni's gone by Monday. I'm still saying that.
You can.
Man, you
Yeah.
keep calling
And you're
for
not
a
wrong
lot
for
of
saying
coaches.
that.
I know. Now, keep in mind too, The Browns are 0-3 against our division.
Yeah.
They lost to Dallas, they lost to the Giants, and they lost to us.
Cameron.
So now it's your turn. And now I will say, now y'all got everybody back. Lane Johnson's back, AJ's back, Devontae's back. So this should be, and y'all just coming off a bye week. And like I said, I mean, I don't know how many points are y'all favored by.
Are we 6.5?
6.5. That's pretty generous. But no, I mean,
No, you got to take in accountability that Cleveland still got an eye defense.
They can be got in the passing game.
Yeah.
but see, they can get beat on man-to-man coverage. And like I said, all you need is if AJ or Devontae gets off, it's a wrap.
Well, you need
Just
to-
call the right plays.
And Saquon. Feed Saquon the ball. That's what you paid him that much money for it.
Yes.
Yeah, you do, but CJ.
You-
Now, I would say this. Everybody in that division, but pretty much everybody in the NFL know what a Kelvin Moore offense is predictable to do.
Yeah. What they not supposed to do. Go off script.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to your post tomorrow morning, CJ, saying Cleveland, you got one job to do.
It's coming.
I think you already made that post about us.
Hey, that's coming again. You get a part 2 on that one.
Just
You'll
add
be
the
real
lemon.
interested in the morning.
But hold on.
Tomorrow.
But add in the lemon pepper wings that you told us about
Oh boy.
across the street from the stadium.
It's gonna be palm garlic tomorrow.
Oh man.
Oh, garlic. Oh, Lord. have mercy. Now I'm hungry.
Yeah.
All right,
Cooking
so
them raven wings tomorrow. Palm garlic.
But you ain't you ain't gonna have no entertainment with the palm garlics.
I bet you at 4 o'clock I'm gonna have some entertainment.
I like it.
oh, yeah.
Hey, come up to the Ball Bay tomorrow. Watch the game with me.
If I can get there, I'll be there.
Hey man.
Where you live at?
North side.
We can get you there. I can arrange you. I can schedule an Uber right now.
Uh-oh.
They got a 12-foot by 12-foot flat screen.
That's good money.
That's on the players on the team on the field bigger than us.
Right. I'm going to an Eagles fan's house tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, you going to Kenny House?
Yeah. I'm going to my brother's house and he an Eagles fan. So look, hey CJ, one of the best feelings was earlier this season. He got he was talking all that jazz when Tampa Bay beat them. You know what my brother did? He said, "Hey, everybody get out. I'm going to sleep.
You said everybody get out.
I'm going to sleep."
But you know what's funny? You say that. So when CJ put on there on his post game last week, if you're scared, go to bed.
Yeah, time to go.
But see, that's why I like going over his house because he.
How you like going to somebody's house just to get put out?
No, because like he like
That makes
CJ.
sense.
He like CJ with the Cowboys. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like he really make me not like the Eagles because of the way he goes so his fandom is with. So
Understood.
so to get the joy of sitting there of watching him be so mad and have the I eat blank face. It's beautiful. It's a win for me.
But you know what though? You know what the best response would be? All you got to do is say, CJ was right about you. I mean, if you want to go petty, I say, yeah, CJ was right about you the whole time.
What do you mean?
If let's say, like Romar just said, he's going to Eagles fans' house tomorrow. If
man, boy, even though I picked y'all to win,
but
I'm gonna
again,
go sit outside if that final score got. I'm already just.
but I mean,
I might walk home.
In Romar's case, it's a win-win.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna even give him a chance to put me out, CJ. I take that little 10-minute walk home.
It's almost like
Smoke me a cigarette and be laughing and
all you got to do is talk your ish. Is that CJ was right about you, and just walk away.
But I wouldn't bother you until Monday.
Yeah, I'm expecting that call Monday morning, Tuesday morning.
Oh Lord.
Whenever I feel like picking the phone up, when I ain't in the store or nothing. But anyway, Cardinals against the Packers.
I took Green Bay.
I got Green Bay.
I think I got.
You had Green Bay too.
Yeah, Green Bay's favored by 5.5. Who you got, CJ?
A tie. What's the spread on that one?
The spread, Green Bay 6.5. 5.5.
Green Bay probably gonna win that one.
Who want their money back?
Oh, we have another special guest, one of our closest friends to the Studio W Sports page, Mr. Derek Galloway. How you doing, brother?
Hey, man, appreciate it. Thanks for having me on, guys. Appreciate it. Sorry for being a little late.
You ain't late. You just early for next week. Never late.
Never late. I'm gonna get you caught up. I'm gonna get you caught up real quick. Hey, Kevin, we're gonna take it from the top, man. I'm gonna need your we're doing the NFL picks, so we're gonna run through them real quick until you get caught up and tell us what you got. We had the Jaguars against the Bears. Who you got in that one?
I got the Bears. I don't trust T. Lawrence. I don't. But we talked about that before. Go ahead.
Understood. All right, Texans and the Patriots.
Gotta roll with the Texans on that one. Patriots have no offense.
And Drake May is starting.
Yeah, I still feel the same way.
Now, funny thing is, the Texans, surprisingly enough, are 0-7 against the Patriots at Gillette Stadium.
True, but, and they lost their starting receiver.
And that quarterback was that quarterback in New England was Tom Brady.
There you go.
So yeah.
So that I think that's good about to get flipped.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And I think also the Texans are getting their free agent running back this week, aren't they? Mixon.
Oh yeah, he might be playing this week.
Yeah. I think he was
going to make a difference.
Questionable.
Yeah.
He's questionable. My thing when they say questionable, did he practice Friday? I don't care if it's what is it.
Don't know about Friday, but I do know he practiced Wednesday and Thursday. Don't know about Friday though.
Was a full participant Wednesday and Thursday. He probably did practice
They
Friday.
might have traveled.
Partial on Wednesday, full on Thursday.
He playing. When I see those reports and I see where they haven't practiced all week, no, they ain't playing. And if they are playing, they not. I can't trust them to put up no big numbers. So that's the way I go about it. Commanders against the Ravens. Who you got, Derek?
My heart is telling me Commanders, but for some reason,
is your heart beating?
It is beating. Your heart is beating. I'm a Skin fan through and through.
I might well take you down to MCV real quick.
Since 82. I've been a Skins fan since 82. But reality comes in, right? Our run defense is not the best. And they bring in one of the best running backs in the entire league. If they can run the ball and keep Jaden off the field and keep sustaining drives on third down, that's going to be a big difference. If we can keep the running game in check and keep Lamar off the field and keep scoring like we have been at a historic clip, But I'm a Skins fan, but I think the Ravens may get this one, and I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
Now, see, Romar,
you my brother.
Now,
You'd have been my best friend for over 30-some years, but I never thought I'd see the day.
Listen, man, I told you I want.
I never thought I'd
see. Now, see,
reality got to set in, man. I'm a fan.
Remember.
I mean, that's your reality. I mean,
I'm feeling this conversation, though. I'm feeling this.
But like I said, we're all studio analysts for a reason.
Shush.
Nah, we ain't doing that. but think about it. Think about what Derek is saying.
I'm not thinking about what neither one of y'all are saying.
So are you telling us that you questioning his fandom too?
Yeah.
Really?
I do not care. who we
See, if you listen to
Really?
Roma is of the essence that we should go for the skins.
Yep, I'm a fan.
But I'm not speaking it from a fan perspective. He's asking me from a podcasting
From an
analyst.
Yeah,
perspective.
from analytical analyst
Yeah.
perspective.
From a fan perspective.
That's how we.
Oh,
that's how we-
I'm gonna give y'all some analytical perspective right now about both of y'all.
Okay, go ahead.
Here it comes.
Y'all are not fans.
Now these are Commander fans, CJ.
Hey, look, I'm with Roma on this one. We don't never agree on nothing. Your team is 4-1. You're playing lights out. You're in top of your division, and you playing a Baltimore team that can get got. And you don't choose your team. Baltimore hasn't showed that much today. To me, it's a toss-up game, and I'm a Cowboy fan.
It is, and that's why, and that's what I said. And that's what I'm
you
saying.
didn't say
My
that.
heart
You said
is
you
this
chose
way.
Baltimore. You should have said
No. I
Redskins
said
or
my
Commanders or whoever.
My heart is this way, but my mind is
Ain't no
telling
money
me
on this
that
game, bro. You could have just said Commanders.
Hey, but look,
he's asking me from a perspective of
but check it out.
what do I think
From a
from
perspective,
football, right? I can't. If I'm speaking it from a fan, 100 to zip. Commanders gonna win, right?
I'm not just speaking it on a fan perspective, because if you look at the numbers, they are a mirror image of each other.
That's my
on
point.
the offensive and defensive side.
Wasn't that my point at the very beginning?
No, it won't. No, it won't.
I didn't say anything about their running game, and I run the defense a little bit weak.
Look, just say that you're scared. You're scared to see that we might go up there in Baltimore.
I don't never say I'm scared. I'll say this: I've been traumatized for the last 25 years. How about that?
And I've been on that same ride with you.
Studio W Sports Page. This is must-see action.
Like I said, if the record was flipped, guess what? I'm still gonna go with them.
Your turn.
Yeah.
So the whole point of this is not who's the biggest fan.
Okay, I got a question for
it's not about who's the biggest fan.
What's the new guy name? What's his name?
That's my brother,
Derek.
Hey, Derek.
Yes.
So this is the question that I want to ask you. All right. So we heard all your pregame analysis. So if the Commanders win, what would be your first response?
I'm happy. I mean, what more do you want me to say?
No, I'm just saying, because you got, a million and one things you're saying now. My heart's saying this, and my football IQ is saying that. Why don't you say I was wrong? I picked the other team. I was wrong. I want to hear that.
Absolutely. And again, it's going to come down to this thing on the field.
No, it ain't. It's going to come down to 35-13. Y'all can't stop the run. You get your ass blowed out.
So look at that. You hear what you just said? Say it again.
I said it.
Say it again.
You're a Cowboy fan.
I got Roma. I got Roma. Sit back,
You're
Roma.
getting blowed out.
Like y'all did against the Saints?
Well, yeah. But we won 6, right? Yeah, we won 6. But we done whipped y'all ass so many times. You got one lick. I give you one lick. See, people do that to me. They want their one lick. You got one lick, but I got lashes all over your ass.
I can give you more than one lick. I give you Green Bay.
You ain't never beat us, man. It was 126-75. Where you want to start at? You can't out talk because you ain't got no facts. You just got what you think. What you think is, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Y'all 4-1 now. You're 4-1 now, and what's gonna happen is the ship is about to sink.
The better coach.
The ship is about to sink.
I think.
Look, you said you think. That's where you went wrong.
Hey, one thing we agree on is the wrong way to go.
Hey, Roma, he couldn't pick his own team to win. I'm not worried about what he's saying. If his own team ain't gonna win, I know he ain't gonna pick mine. So we good.
Okay.
So that's your brother though. Of 30 years. At least we got one smart guy in the house.
Playoffs? Did you pick your team to be San Francisco?
Have you been to the playoffs?
Did you pick
That's a better question. See, you're trying to talk, but you ain't got nothing to talk about. You're talking to the wrong person. When the last time you went to the playoffs?
You asked me a question.
No. You're talking to the wrong person. When have you gone to the playoffs? You a 4-12 bandit. And I don't want to say that I said that. Look it up. Google it. Ask Siri right now.
Ask Siri what was the score against the Green Bay
Ask Siri,
Packers.
what's your record? You are what your record said you was the last 40 years. You suck, you trash, and your team is too.
Siri,
and I got $100 on the Ravens. I want to talk
against the Packers against Green Bay in the playoffs.
I got $100 on the Ravens. I'll send it to whoever I need to send it to right now.
So let me ask you.
Okay, it's quiet now. I don't want to talk to you no more.
Sir,
Next,
sir,
I
next.
was gonna say Browns versus Eagles. Who you got?
Browns versus Eagles. I got the Eagles.
Oh, you ain't gonna say
You
Browns.
ain't gonna say Cleveland? What?
No, because we got a new guy on it. I gotta go with my heart.
Uh-oh.
Now,
Oh,
CJ said on this,
I see what this is. Okay.
I gotta go with my heart.
I see what
Man.
this is.
okay, who you got, Derek? Because we almost got you caught up. Browns versus the Eagles.
I'm gonna have to go with the Eagles on this. Deshaun Watson he's not playing with any confidence at all. And
Man, that's the new Cam Newton, man.
yeah, I don't
Cam
know
will
what's
probably
going
have him
on.
doing more.
All right.
I don't know what's going on in his head. Maybe those lawsuits are affecting him or something. I don't know. Or maybe the offense doesn't fit his skill set, you know.
What is his skill set?
Well, look, he didn't just forget how to play football overnight, right?
He plays in the
So
shot.
what-
I think they got him.
He got caught in the massage parlors.
So the thing is, the offense that they're running is more so of a outside zone Shanahan type offense, right? He doesn't fit in that. He fits in more of a shotgun, like Mill was saying, a shotgun offense, wide 5 wide, 4 wide outs. That's where he fits, you know, and he doesn't seem to fit
What
like
wide receivers that they got because Amari Cooper ain't showing up.
well, Mario Cooper balled well, it's not that. Because
They
Joe
missing-
Flacco had Amari Cooper looking like all world last year. Remember that?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier before you got on here, Derek. These guys got to have some chemistry with each other. I don't care how good you think you are as a receiver, like i.e. Dak Prescott, the CD, or Jalen Hurts with Devontae Smith and AJ Brown, or even going far back as when Devontae Adams was with Aaron Rodgers. They had that chemistry. They had that timing down. Deshaun Watson ain't got timing down nobody because he's not built to run a system based on timing. On time routes where
that is
he's going
absolutely
to a
true.
spot. These guys got to be there. That's not him. He wants to spread the ball out, shotgun, and throw 7-on-7 all day.
Yeah, and that's what he's been used to. And when he was there with Houston, with what was that receiver he had at Houston?
DeAndre
Hopkins, right?
Hopkins.
And you ain't heard from him since.
But hold on, y'all also forget that Cleveland is missing a big piece of the offense without Nick Chubb being there.
That's true. That is very true. That is very true.
So
But
without Nick Chubb and you don't have a real dominant running back that you can really say that you're comfortable with while Nick Chubb out, you feel comfortable with the run game with this running back.
So you think it's going to be a complete 180 when Chubb comes back on that offense?
Yeah, because he could open up a lot of more things for him.
That's if anything's left of the season.
Then it don't help none that
I don't think
your
they help
offense
him.
is kind of you hurt
Yeah.
that. The offense sputtered too because you ain't had your tight end all year for real.
Well, the real reason why Deshaun's struggling, if you really look at it, and I was looking at the game last week.
He ain't been to the massage
Yeah.
spot.
No. His teammates ain't playing for him. You look at it. Like when he got sacked, and he got sacked a lot last week, none of them were really helping him up. They won't, like when he got into that scuffle on the sideline, who came to defend him? If you hit my quarterback, the offensive lineman and other players should be running over there to defend him. He was by himself. I don't think he got the locker room under his control like he wants it. You know what I mean?
Well, you remember there was that one sequence where they got the ball after a turnover, and you're basically like on the 10-yard line. You have about 4 chances to score, and I think Jerry Jeudy he had an easy pass, but he dropped that, and then on another play he walked out in the middle of a play call. And
there was a reason for that. He was smart for doing that. If you go back and look at it, there were 12 men on the field. If they would have played through that, there would have been a flag, and they would have made that field goal tougher. So that was smart to do that.
I get it. All right. Cardinals against the Packers.
I had Green Bay.
Yeah, Green Bay's spread. Green Bay 6.5.
CJ, who you got in that game?
Who's playing again?
Arizona and Green Bay.
I'm gonna go Green
Yeah.
Bay.
Oh yeah, Green Bay. All right.
Yeah.
Next up.
Derek, who you had in that game?
I think Jordan Love makes the difference here. I mean, Kyler Murray's a good quarterback, but Jordan Love's a better quarterback.
Okay, this is one. It's hard for me to call because I don't know which one of these teams are going to show up. Well, it should be a game of the week. The Buccaneers against the Saints in New Orleans.
Well, Derek Carr is out.
Tampa Bay's favorite. Oh yeah, Tampa Bay's favorite by 3.5.
You
What's
had
my guy? Spencer Rattler starting.
Yep.
Don't be surprised if that boy come in and throw 3 touchdowns. I think he's a really good quarterback.
Yeah, they got a lot of confidence behind him. Who you got this season?
Bucks.
I think I got.
I think we all of us had Bucks. And then
I'll pick the Bucks, but don't be shocked if Spencer Rattler plays real good enough where Derek Carr will get his job back.
Don't be surprised. I tell you about 12:30 and switch my pick.
I hope you. I don't.
For who?
For which one?
From the Bucks to the Saints, because the Buccaneers ain't won a road game yet.
They're gonna win one tomorrow.
I don't trust the Saints defense.
I don't
trust the backup quarterback in the middle in 6 games in. He hasn't played much, so he's gonna be a little off. It only takes a split second to throw an interception.
Yeah.
You could also flip that too because they don't have no film on that guy.
Now, just remember, Romar, the history of crossovers.
Hey, the history of meal crossovers. Don't say Matt. Don't say that. You can't put me in that.
Now I'm just letting you in on it now. So, because a lot of times when they cross over, more times than not, they lose.
Like I say, I look at things a lot different than everybody else.
Hey, Mill.
I look at things that seem to happen a lot.
Mill,
what seems to happen a lot right now. Tampa Bay go on the road and lose the teams that they should beat every time.
They're gonna win this one, though.
I'll be the lone wolf on that one, Mill. I'll take the Saints.
I got the Bucks, but I got Alvin Kamara and Rashid Shaheed in my fantasy league, so I do need something.
Yeah.
I do need this guy. I do need Spencer Rattler to do something out there. Other than Atlanta, he can throw a couple of picks. Okay,
he will throw a couple of picks.
Yeah, but get that ball to Kamara and Shaheed. He got one job for me. Get that ball to those 2 guys.
The Buccaneers defense pretty good. Just FYI, they ain't just living on Baker Mayfield. That defense is causing turnovers and making things happen and giving Baker Mayfield short fields too. That's why they putting up points.
Yeah, but we seen in the Atlanta game had come back and bite.
So we'll see.
You pick that blitz up. Yeah, they vulnerable, but they blitz like 60% of the time. 60%. I mean, at a high clip. That's what Todd Bowles does. He sends them dogs after you.
I love it.
Yeah, Colts and the Titans. I don't want to call
that was a coin flip one. I got Colts.
Coin? Can we flip something else beside a coin?
Who's playing quarterback?
A pancake
quarterback.
How about a pancake?
Richardson is playing quarterback.
You want to flip
Richardson playing?
Yeah,
I'll take Tennessee.
I'm about to say who you trust more in this game, Richardson or Levin?
Yeah, well,
I'm gonna go with Richardson.
Yeah, I went with Indianapolis.
I can't trust Richardson to stay healthy, man. I mean,
we Flacco.
You can trust Real Levis not to throw an interception, huh?
Or do something stupid.
Yeah,
he is lackadaisical with the ball in his hands, but Richardson just can't stay healthy enough. You know, who is the backup for Colts? Ain't it Joe Flacco?
Flacco.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take Joe Flacco coming in the game over Will Levis playing all 4 quarters.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, I have no idea why he's still.
But you just said that you're going with the Titans.
I said I am. I did.
I'm going with the Titans. I'm sticking with the Titans. Got a better defense.
Mm-hmm.
Titans got a better defense. They can beat the Colts in spite of Will Levis.
Oh, because they beat the Bears.
Who is Tennessee's backup, and why is he not in the game yet?
Because of Will Levis.
And who is it anyway?
No, Will Levis was the backup.
Right.
He lost the starting job to whoever the starting quarterback was, but he got hurt in the first game of the season.
But who's the backup though? Do we know?
I get that to you
We'll
guys.
get
Kevin Harris.
Yeah.
I get that to you in a second. Chargers and the Broncos.
I took that one.
I took the Chargers.
CJ.
Oh, I was reading about some comedy. Who's playing?
So
Chargers at Chargers at Broncos.
Both of these teams can't be trusted.
Nope.
Oh man.
He is right though.
Because as much as they want to like glorify the Chargers, they ain't doing jack, man. For real, for real.
Chargers don't have no weapons right
so,
now.
But it's still a toss-up game because you got Bo Nix over there in Denver. Oh,
And
man.
they on a winning streak too that nobody's talking about.
What is that? They won 2 games.
I'm gonna go with the Chargers. I don't want to, but I'm gonna just go with the Chargers. Did I put Chargers on my?
3-game winning streak.
Yeah,
they won 3 in a row, but nobody's even talking about that.
the Broncos.
Yep.
Yeah. I think I had the chart. Did I have the Chargers? In that one?
You got Broncos.
Yeah, I got the Broncos. I try. They're a little bit more. They're a little bit more stable than the Chargers right now.
And the Chargers coming off a bye week.
I want to give the
I'll
Chargers.
take the Chargers on this one. It's a divisional game, toss up. Denver's won 3 in a row.
I trust Denver a little bit more, but yeah. Oh, by the way, the Titans backup is Mason Rudolph.
Oh
boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and
that's
Will
probably why they're still sticking with the mayonnaise man.
Yeah. That's enough right there. That's enough
there
right
you
there.
go.
Okay, CJ, Steelers versus the Raiders.
Steelers.
Man, my heart aches for Antonio Pierce.
Me too. He need a quarterback ASAP.
Yeah. Who start? Is it Justin?
That's another good head coach that's giving the team with nothing to work with.
Is Justin still starting? Or
Yeah,
are they
he is.
going to Russell?
He is,
No,
but Russell Wilson was activated to the roster just yesterday. But Justin is still starting. I would take Pittsburgh in this because the Raiders have no quarterback. They don't have a receiver.
Yeah, I think they started with O'Connell.
O'Connell. Yeah. Gardner Minshew got pulled.
Devontae Adams wants out. I think
Max Crosby wants out too.
Well, hold on. I mean, I can understand in a way because like Antonio Pierce did in an interview kind of disrespect Devontae.
Which interview was that?
It was one of these interviews where he was like, you know what I'm saying? They said something, they asked him about Max Crosby. He said Max Crosby name, but then he referred Devontae Adams as 17.
So I think that kind of all stemmed back from the game they had a couple weeks ago when he mentioned that there were some players who made some business decisions.
Exactly.
He didn't say any names, but I think Devontae kind of figured out he was talking about him. So have you noticed since that time, Devontae has not played a game, and all of a sudden he wants out. So I kind of think he read between the lines on that one.
But Devontae said, they ain't been locked in since he became head coach anyway.
Well, I mean, think of it from both sides of the coin, right? If you Devontae, who do you have as a quarterback, right, throwing you the ball? You had Garoppolo a couple years ago.
No,
you had Derek Carr, who got shipped out.
And that was the wrong move because that's the only reason that you landed Devontae in the first reason.
Right. And then you had Minshew and what is his name? The guy now? O'Connell. I mean, if I were the Raiders, I really would have tried to move up and get that boy that Atlanta drafted. That would have been me. That's what I would have done. But they didn't do that. And now they're suffering because of it. They have no receiver, no quarterback. They gave up their running back. They let him leave in free agency.
But you know what's so crazy? It'll sound crazy. But if you want a quarterback, the only team that you can get a quarterback from for Devontae Adams right now
is across the field from them this week.
No,
Russell Wilson is sitting right there. Dude,
No.
go get him.
it will be Hendon Hooker from the Detroit Lions.
They're not giving him up.
I know they're not, but that's
We talking about that's available for the Raiders to go
They're
get.
not giving up Hendon Hooker. That's they succession plan.
Yeah,
He's not giving him up. He gets.
I'm just saying, you know.
that boy can ball though. He can ball. He can throw that thing.
So I would thought that.
Or I got a better situation. Send them to New England and ask for Joe Miller.
I won't want him
What's
either.
with you and these Tennessee quarterbacks, man?
I won't.
They got arms, and they both young.
So did Jamarcus Russell. He had an arm too.
Yeah, but he won't from Tennessee, was
He's from
he?
LSU.
He played for LSU. And ain't nobody tell Al Davis to get that man that money.
Ain't nobody telling him to draft him either. Well,
Oh, somebody did.
everybody did say draft him. Everybody got that one. All the media back because it wasn't on social media back then. All the media back then got it wrong.
Yeah, they were enamored by his arm.
Exactly. It's like you gotta draft him as number 1 overall pick.
But
Come
hold
on,
on.
man.
The two quarterbacks that I'm talking about from Tennessee, they got arms and legs.
Let me ask you this, then, Vomar. And I hate to take this off.
But
topic,
Hendon Hooker was hold on.
both of those
hold
quarterbacks you just named, are they better than the
Hooker
current
could've been-
Tennessee quarterback?
Hendon Hooker could have been Sam Powell because we were looking at Hendon Hooker.
And you should have drafted him.
Detroit just took him before he got to us.
He still wouldn't
Yeah.
have turned out to be nothing because he ain't had no old line. So it wouldn't have made a difference.
How can you say that? We would have never known.
We didn't have an old line, man. So it wouldn't have made a difference.
All right,
we
the
barely got one now.
All right, we gotta talk about Fox game of the week now. The Detroit Lions is going to Dallas to face the Cowboys.
Yep,
Wait,
just like
wait,
last
wait.
year. Give me
Okay.
you already give me the Detroit
The
Lions.
3-1 Detroit Lions faces the 3-2 Dallas.
Where the
Cowboys.
Cowboy fan go? Where he at?
Oh, he
He
probably has.
disappeared on us?
Yeah, it has some technical difficulties. He'll be back.
Okay.
I just don't know when though, but he'll be back. That's my guy, CJ, man. He go hard for his Cowboys.
Hey,
But I got
nothing
the
wrong with
line.
that.
I'm going with the spread. Detroit 3.5. As usual.
Yeah.
Man, y'all,
Um,
stop going with all these Vegas.
If,
Those
if-
things out don't always work.
Just
this
pick the
this could be potentially a blowout. Is it in Dallas or in Detroit?
It's
In
Dallas.
Dallas.
This could be a blowout because Dallas has 4 to 5 starters out. Kendricks is out.
Ain't playing.
Parsons is out. LaMarcus is out.
And,
Safety is out.
and Kendrick is out.
Yeah, and their safety is out too. So this could be potentially a blowout
Hold
if
on.
Dallas don't
Let's
bring
say-
their game.
I heard that they activated Bland.
No, not him. That's the corner. I'm talking about they got a safety. I think his name is Nealon or Breland or I can't remember his name, but they just announced that just earlier this morning.
Rashad Breeland, because that is the word.
No.
That
Not
man-
him. He out the league.
He need to be.
But what-
Now, the crazy stat about it, Derek, Dallas has not started 0-3 since 2010 at home. So
Dallas been getting blown out at home, and they hadn't
Right.
lost at home in a while. The last 2 or 3
the
home games.
the last 3, whatever games they had, they got beat.
So what they
Nah, ain't no beat. They got beat.
Hold on. But okay, so they're 0-2 at home right now. So they're 2 losses at home. Now Dallas has not started 0-3 at home since 2010.
Oh, it can happen.
But
But
Jerry
wait-
Jones is all in though.
Huh?
Now,
Jerry Jones is all in.
Man, Jerry Jones.
but now, well, you know,
Look, man, I for years I've been thinking somebody need to be checking the stuff that Jerry Jones drink.
Hey, I enjoy it. Let him keep on drinking it. I'm okay with that.
But it's what I mean. He just don't like to pay the players. Like
That ain't my problem
I
at
don't,
all.
know
But
what- I don't know what it is about.
but there was an article I was reading through one of the dirt sheets, and I was telling Romar this early on when we on the air. And Jerry Jones, again, we don't know what he's drinking. He says, Well, the reason why they're not using Zeke now, we're saving him for the rest of the season.
Yes.
And we're sitting there laughing like,
But
really?
do you believe it? Do you believe it?
I mean, what do you expect to get out of him at the end of the year that you ain't gonna get out of him at the beginning of the year?
Apparently, they think he's still 2018 Ezekiel, and he gonna be fresh at the end of the year. I think the dude might be washed. I don't know about Mike, but I think
ain't no Mike in it. That man went to New England and averaged what he averaged in Dallas, 2.1.
His best years have been behind him.
He took a lot of hits. He took a lot of carries, his first few years, and that tends to happen.
And then, like I said, once you it's the wear and tear. Yeah. And once you get beat up that way, that many times, it's only a matter of time before.
I mean, I just think like one of the craziest things that I think that Jerry, why did you give Tony Pollard the bag to trade him a year later?
I think
he
realized that Tony Pollard can't do it in the red zone.
Nobody talk about that because he gave Tony Pollard the bag to sign last year.
Listen to what I said.
And he didn't produce
in the red zone, and that's when the Cowboys were really struggling in the red zone.
Don't mean you trade the guy. You just didn't use him right in the red zone because you could easily have faked him running and it'd be a play action pass for him in the red zone.
So are you saying that they gave up on him?
Yeah, and they're gonna pay for that. And then
they already are paying for it.
I mean, basically, your offense in Dallas is almost one dimension.
It is one dimension. Ain't no basically. It is.
You don't have a safety valve at tight end or a number 2 receiver.
Well,
CD.
There is no running game. Like you can't get no more than maybe.
There almost only one receiver.
And that's the thing, because it's who's going to be the next man up consistently on the other side to help CD out? Is it going to be Tolbert? Is it going to be somebody else?
Bro, and it's sad to say, you telling me that you let Derrick Henry walk away.
They said they couldn't afford
for $6 million.
Come on, man. Seriously. Now that's
$6 million.
Let me ask you guys all three of you this question real quick.
Right, go ahead.
I would have felt the way to make sure that I gave that.
Do you think Dallas Cowboys' new defensive coordinator has been a failure so far?
Too early to judge.
Who is he? What's his name?
Zimmer. Mike Zimmer.
Oh, Mike.
Has he been a disappointment so far?
I can't say that because, like, you got to think about it. Them Minnesota defenses were crazy. They were good, and yeah, I mean they didn't win. They didn't win a lot of games that they supposed they won. But remember, I think Mike Zimmerman was the defensive coordinator when Minnesota
Cowboys. He was a defensive coordinator for Cowboys years ago.
But hold on, what was
defensive backs coach? I think
was he the defensive coordinator when Minnesota played Philly in the NFC conference championship game, and Minnesota put that like 41 up on?
We put 41 up on them. We went to the Super Bowl that year and won. He was their defensive coordinator then.
Oh, with the Stephon Diggs' miraculous catch.
Yeah.
And put him in the NFC championship game against y'all.
Yeah.
Oh no, he was the defense coordinator when they put up 41 on the Giants.
Yeah.
That was Odell in the boat pot.
Okay, we got CJ back.
Oh yeah. I had to go get a sandwich.
A sandwich?
Yeah, a sandwich. That's called you made it at home. You didn't go out and get it. When you go out, it's a sandwich.
So there was a question for you. I think you needed to pick between Cowboys and Detroit.
You should have picked that for me.
I can't.
Cowboys. I don't give a damn about no Detroit. I'm gonna pick my team to win, and I got a wallet to back it up.
So that's the fan side, the analyst
No, that's
side.
the real side. You'll see tomorrow
Okay.
at 8:00. See, I'm not gonna do what you do. I'm gonna pick my team. I got faith in them. We can beat Detroit.
That's good for you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have some faith.
We'll be both be 4-2 tomorrow evening.
Okay.
I don't see that happening.
No. Obviously, you do because you picked Baltimore.
No, I'm talking about them winning. I ain't talking about Baltimore game. I'm talking about. I don't see.
Hey,
you got 5 starters out on defense. I don't know. I don't know.
We'll be just fine. Just like the Steeler Nation thought, they got 5 starters out on defense. We'll just fine.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
That was a gutsy win on that one. That was
this ain't Pittsburgh you playing. This is Detroit. This is a whole different team. Yeah, it ain't a team without a quarterback. It ain't a team without receivers.
Unlike others, I picked the Cowboys to win.
I
More
need
power
to
to you.
connect with CD just a little bit more often. Just a little bit more often. If I could have got one more pass from Dak or one more catch from CD, I'd have been good last week.
On your fantasy?
Yeah.
Didn't you win?
No, I lost last week.
Oh,
no,
what?
I lost in our league. I won in my other league.
No, you undefeated.
Oh, wow.
No, I lost.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I lost last week.
Wow.
But you still number 1.
Yeah, I'm still number 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
In which league you number 1 in?
Both of them.
He got one with us in it.
I got one I got my fantasy league and I got my aunt's fantasy league. I'm number 1 in both of them.
Oh, wow.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, in my fantasy league, I got Dak as my quarterback. CD is my number 1.
Oh, wow.
Cole is my number 2. I got Kenneth Walker the third. What was my other running back? I don't want out.
Kamara, right?
I got Alvin Kamara.
You got Alvin Kamara.
George. Oh no, I got
Who else was you picking against? Because sound like you got all the players.
He read the fantasy draft. He read the fantasy draft so he could be the number 1 pick.
He got a super team over there.
Oh, so he get to pick first.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, he going to win.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
what you rate, Roma?
Oh, I'm number 4, but I'm 4-1, and let me see. I got C.J. Stroud, Saquon Barkley.
Year, make, model, mileage.
I got C.J. Stroud, Saquon Barkley. I got the Bears running back Swift, and Njoku and Dutch Schultz as my tight ends. I got Brandon Ayuk, Michael Pittman Jr. and Jerry Jeudy. My wide receivers, and I got Kareem Hunt.
That's a good pickup. I picked him up too.
I got Cleveland defense and Dallas defenses. I got Pittsburgh kicker.
Well, we letting you down on defense. I can promise you that.
And my backup quarterbacks are Jared Goff and Jaden Daniels. I got 3 quarterbacks.
Oh, my backup is Sam Darnold.
I had Kirk Cousins at one time. I traded Kirk Cousins. I used Kirk for trade bait because I wanted Jaden.
You said trade bait.
Trade bait?
Yeah, I did.
And you know what's crazy though? Because Kirk Cousins got me 665. 600 last week.
Yeah. Told Kirk Cousins that GOAT.
Like Jaden and CJ.
I'm like
the greatest fantasy football quarterback ever.
Oh, Kirk, come put the numbers up now.
Yeah.
Regular season. Yeah.
Yeah. My backup is Sam Darnold. Also,
but I think, my wide receivers, Data Jones that really hurt me.
You should have traded Kurt for a receiver then.
No, I wanted Jaden Daniels.
Is Jaden your starter?
Yeah,
that
fanhood.
Jaden ain't my starter,
but you traded for a backup.
Look, man, look.
It's going to cost you your fantasy, bro.
Why? Because I mean, every quarterback ain't gonna play every week.
But you basically traded for a 1 week player. One time.
No, because if he play at 4:00, I have a chance to take out my 1:00 quarterback and put him in.
You better do it before noon. Who you started at quarterback again?
I'm taking CJ. I'm starting with CJ this week.
Oh, okay.
CJ put up numbers week in and week out.
Okay, so who putting up the numbers between Falcons and the Panthers?
I got Kirk
Falcons all
Cousins.
day.
Yeah, I think I got the Falcons too. I think
the Panthers went back to their number one pick, didn't they?
No, they didn't.
No.
Oh, I thought they did. Okay.
Oh no, he's still Andy Dalton, but Andy Dalton ain't got Adam Thielen. If he had Adam Thielen, like I said, that relationship, Andy Dalton's a better quarterback when he got Adam Thielen to throw to, but he Adam Thielen's on the IR. Falcons got the spread -6.
Oh, he's alive.
WB is in the building.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, Dad, CJ just asked about you. CJ just asked about you. Man,
CJ.
CJ's here.
Hey, take your time, young fella. Take your time.
He said, "Take your time, young fella."
Take your time, because I know how that yak do. I know how I do. Yeah, just take your time. Put a little ice on your head. Get you some cranberry juice. Yeah, put it right on the back of your neck and get you some cranberry juice.
It look kind of swollen. It look kind of swollen. Your head look kind of big. My head is big. Don't worry about it.
Whoa.
And what jersey he got on today?
Oh, he got on this small.
You don't have a jersey on today.
He got a small polo sweater.
Oh, he must have went out with the bougie crowd last night.
That young.
Drinking that Japanese whiskey.
Yeah, my dad ain't but 85 pounds soaking wet, so it don't take much.
Who you got, CJ? Falcons or Carolina?
Oh, Falcons, of course.
All right.
Dirty birds.
All right. We got two more left.
Yeah, that's right. Cincinnati Bengals against the New York Football Giants. I got a problem with this game.
Why?
I got a problem with bad football teams playing at MetLife Stadium. Somebody's getting hurt. Somebody's getting hurt.
Well, I got a problem for this game for another reason.
Why
So tell me why. See, I know this would never happen this early. This would be one of the games that should have been flexed. It should have been either the Cowboys, the Lions, or Washington, Baltimore. Should have got that Sunday night game.
Absolutely. But from what I heard that CBS decided to protect that game against.
Yeah, I heard about
Ravens.
that too.
Yeah, they didn't want to flex it.
streaming service, streaming rights.
I was like, really?
This is why we get. That's why we getting the lineups that we getting, because of those streaming rights. You got one.
I mean, because
game,
either
on the
game
same network, then okay, they can make that happen. But we talking about NBC dealing with either Fox or CBS.
Man, that's big for CBS to snatch that.
because
snatch that 1 o'clock game from Washington.
It's hard to flex now. You got too many people paying too much money. It ain't like it used to be.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was like one entity. We got Sunday night football, Monday night football, but now you got all these people that streaming. They got rights. They done paid all this money. The games you get is the game you're gonna get. Ain't gonna be much flexing this year.
Hey, look,
if any.
And you know what's so crazy? A couple of weeks ago, we at my brother's house. So, you know what I'm saying? We looking for the Philly game against Tampa Bay to be on Fox.
Right. And I had to tell them.
Bruh, that game Fox did not have that 1 o'clock game at all that week.
Yes, it was on Fox.
But
you had the streaming.
But you got to be on a streaming service for that.
Yeah, it was.
We
it
was
wasn't
looking
air
at
for. Yeah, it had the Sunday ticket.
TV.
You got to be on YouTube TV or Sunday Ticket.
I streamed.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Well, you got to
I-
realize
I-
too,
or
the
you
Giants
gotta
got
be at a
the
restaurant
biggest media
somewhere.
market. They one of the largest markets, so people gonna tune in regardless. That's one of the reasons they didn't flex it. And then you got to realize when you got bigger games in the 4 o'clock and the 1 o'clock, they're not doing a whole lot of flexing this game. People gonna watch this game because it's on anyway.
And really, the marquee game of the 1 o'clock games right now, it's crazy to say, it is the Washington-Baltimore game.
Let me say something. Let me say something about that game last week. The Tampa Bay game. Joe Buck and Tom Brady were calling that game.
It won't Joe Buck and Aikman?
No,
That's crazy.
and it was some drama that popped off because Baker Mayfield made a comment saying like,
"Oh, the Brady."
he came here, because he came here because they said they wasn't having fun there or something like that. And Tom Brady snapped on him on live TV.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
I can't repeat what he said, but Tom Brady had a mean clap back.
It was more so of I didn't know I was coming here to have fun. I thought Super Bowls was the most important thing here. You know.
Oh yeah. He said if I want to have fun, I take my kids to Disney World.
Right. Yeah.
I said that was a highlight for me because other than that game was just disastrous for me. It was tough to watch other than that, but that was a highlight for me. All right, what other game we got left?
All right, so wait, so CJ, who you got on that one? Bengals or the Giants?
Man, the Bengals play so poor, but they're capable of being so great. That wide receiver they got, and I don't think the Giants gonna cover that wide receiver. So I'm gonna go with the Bengals, man.
All right, Bengals are a good team. They just need to get it together on the other side of the ball.
They're not
as bad. They're not as bad as their record shows.
Hold on. How you say they not in sync, but the last 3 to 4 years, this is the same way they start off.
They don't start off in
sync. They always start off slow.
Yeah.
Man,
I'm not saying nothing different.
Like five out of 6 years.
You can't start off slow.
They do this every
year.
Every year.
You can't keep doing that. You can't keep doing that.
So
you think it's the players or you think it's coaching?
It's the coach.
So okay, Romar, are you saying that Zach Taylor should be in a hot seat too? Cincinnati Bengals coach?
I mean, what has he done since miraculously?
Hey, no, it ain't the coach, man. It ain't the coach. Because first of all, Joe Burrow is the one throwing them goddamn interceptions.
True.
And Joe Burrow is the one that get hurt every year.
It's true.
All right.
So then you got to put up a backup in there, you know. So it ain't all the coach. He got to learn how to slide too. And he got to learn how to keep himself out of harm's way.
And then you compare that with them not want to pay nobody.
That's
on the owner.
They're definitely cheap.
Yeah, he's always been that way. I mean, that dude has been like that forever.
You should have never let Mixon go.
They go in contract holdouts with somebody every year.
Oh, yeah.
Every year somebody's holding out from the Bengals.
Ain't missed one yet. Ain't missed one yet.
Every year. So that
multiple teams are like that too, but not as bad.
Not like Cincinnati though.
Not as bad as Cincinnati, but there are some other teams that have holdouts. I mean, you got the Cowboys that do it every year too, right?
Who?
You got the Cowboys, the Jets.
I'm about to say we're about to get one of them in a second.
Yeah, there's a few other teams that do that, but the Cincinnati is probably the worst.
Well, let me get that out because we got one last game. We were referring to the Jets. They host the Bills Monday night on ABC.
Oh, that might be my crossover because I think I picked the Jets.
Yeah,
I got Buffalo. I think I got Buffalo.
I got Buffalo.
I think the defense of the Jets gonna come out there and ball out for Rob Salah or Salah.
Or lack thereof.
Yeah, I think they're gonna ball out for that guy.
If this was a different football team other than the New York Jets, I would believe that. But since we're talking about the New York Jets,
dysfunctional,
I can't go along with that philosophy.
Yeah,
I can't. They'll try. I think they'll feel epic. All right, riddle me this.
I got that. I know.
Have you ever heard of a football player who did not get arrested, but whose agent fired them while they were signed to somebody?
What?
You talking about that guy that's about to lose $21.75 million?
Hassan Reddick's agency.
That's him.
Fired him.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
He's still has not played a down. Has not stepped foot in the facility since April Fool's Day.
Oh, so he owed them money.
If he holds out this entire season, it's gonna cost him $21 million.
Oh, he going to the pool house.
His contract is only $14 million.
Yeah, he asking to be in the pool house.
Make it make sense.
Well, I think he thought this through before he did this. I mean, he's probably got money. You know, he's going to lose money this year, but he'll make it up on whoever he signs.
Something else is coming down the pipe. Something else got to be coming down the pipe.
He ain't gonna get that money from nobody that he asking for.
As long as he can still rush the passer, there'll be a job out there for him.
Yeah, but it ain't the money that he want. He gonna have to realize that, bro. You ain't gonna get that. You ain't gonna get the money that you asking for.
Yeah.
Why you think that Philly let him walk so easy?
And why you think Philly look like they really need him? Philly ain't got no pass rush.
He's already earned $51.4 million. So
Yeah, I think he all right. I think he at the stage of life where he don't have to stress about that. I think he's sitting there waiting for the right situation, whether it's money or whether it's team. You know, because again, he was traded.
I mean,
from the team he wanted to be with.
Yeah, but he made it about the money. It's obviously why he ain't there. It's been about the contract and the money.
Well, if I trade you to a team and I show up to that team in April and they tell me, hey, we're going to take care of you. We're going to make sure we do this and we do that. And here come August, June, July, August, and they ain't done that yet. And you still sitting on that same contract and they told you face to face, hey, we're going to take care of you. We're going to give you this new contract. We're going to do this.
They might not have been expecting him to be asking for what he was asking for.
But still, they should have known that from the beginning.
Yeah, you don't trade for somebody.
You already knew what the market dictated for him. You already knew he wanted Joey Bosa money.
He wanted that before he even when like you said, when he got traded, he already told you up front what he wanted.
Yeah, that was already out there.
Yeah. So
so that's him.
But I don't blame him though for holding out, because sometimes you got to do what you got to do, whether people like it or not.
Yeah, you got to tell them what your worth is. Hey, I'm worth this.
So my thing is, you done made it this far. Fight a good fight.
Yeah.
I mean, ain't nothing else we can do. Wait it out. We see what you're gonna do.
We ain't got your money, so yeah.
I ain't got 51 point. Yeah, you
So
know.
yeah, his everyday life ain't he ain't hurt.
Ain't much change. He still got the Bentley, the Rolls. He chilling.
And that's another thing.
VIP section.
That's another thing that I don't blame him for not doing it. If I gotta play again, I hate to pile on this other topic, but if I gotta play at MetLife Stadium for half my season, yes, you're gonna pay me every dime that I want, because there's no way I'm gonna sit there and trust that field, how many knees and ankles and ACLs and MCLs that field has claimed. Yeah, you're gonna pay me everything I'm worth before I step foot on that.
Yeah, it's a lot of people complain about that stadium. Even your old stadium, Mill, that y'all used to play on. In Philly.
You see what
it was horrible,
right? You see what we did, right? We tore that thing to the ground.
But he'll be back. He'll be back week 8 though, because I think that's like the latest he can come back before he forfeits all the money. And I think he'll come to the team that last week. He'll have an injury every day. You know.
Oh yeah. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna lose all the money. He lost his $4.5 million, his annual salary. He already lost that. But he's not gonna lose the whole thing. He'll be back, and then he'll have a hamstring.
He's gonna lose all his game checks.
Yeah, right. He'll be back. He'll play the half, and then we'll see what happens next year. If they franchise him, he makes just as much money as he wanted. Because
that depends. Isn't he on his last year in this contract right here?
Yeah, but you can still franchise him.
Yeah.
You know, so if he gets that, he still gets his money. It's just a 1-year deal. You know, so he'll be back. He's smart. I think he's a smart guy. He'll come back like week 8 and be hurt. Oh, no, I can't make it this week. No, little stiffness in my right leg.
The Jets are in a situation where they're going to either have to pay him, franchise him. They can't release him because they just gave up a draft pick or draft picks
and a cap hit if you release him.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Jets
gonna end up folding on this one. The boy's smart. He losing money now, but he gonna get it all back.
Okay. Well, before we get out of here, I do have a trivia question for you guys.
Uh-oh.
It's an NFL. We sticking to the NFL with a little wrestling twist. All right, give me 2 men who are WWE superstars that played for the Atlanta Falcons.
Goldberg.
Steve.
Goldberg's the easy one.
Sean.
Goldberg is the easy one.
Mongo.
He played for the Bears.
I have no clue.
I knew he was. Goldberg was the easy one.
Yeah, I knew Goldberg.
Brian Jordan. Remember Brian Jordan that played with Dion? He did wrestle for a minute.
No.
The baseball player from Richmond. Yeah.
He also played for the Atlanta Braves.
Yeah, he did wrestle for a minute too.
For the WWE.
Did he? I didn't know that.
Yeah. I don't know if it was WWE, but he got the wrestling ring for a minute.
Nah,
I was gonna say Roman, but he never played.
That might have been ECW.
He said two players played for the Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, Goldberg was the easy one.
Was it Roman?
Deion Sanders.
No, he ain't wrestled.
Oh, I mean, wait. Oh, I thought you said two athletes.
They had to play in the NFL, and they had to be in the WWE or WWF.
Oh, that okay. I'm out.
All right, give you an answer. I'm gonna give you a hint.
Hacksaw.
What? He played for Atlanta?
Yes, sir. He used to play for the Atlanta Falcons.
Was he a fullback or D tackle?
I think it was I don't know what position he played, to be honest with you, but I know he played.
Oh,
Hacksaw
Jim Duncan?
Yeah. I think it was
on, man.
Man, yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Bill Goldberg and Hacksaw Jim Duncan once played for the Atlanta Falcons.
Wow. That's a good question.
Speaking of which, speaking of Goldberg, did y'all know that Goldberg's son played for Colorado for Dion?
Yeah.
Okay.
He a linebacker, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Freshman, I think. I think he redshirted this year.
That's an interesting. All right, I got another one for you.
Uh-oh.
Give me the wrestling superstar that once played for the Green Bay Packers.
Reggie White?
He ain't playing it. Reggie White wasn't in WWE. He made an appearance at WrestleMania, but he wasn't a wrestler.
Man, we don't know this crowd. Who is it?
I should have said give you a hint. Is in Packers. It was the total package. Lex Luger. He once played for the Green Bay Packers.
He played for Green Bay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Linebacker.
When you say played for, like you talk about like on the team, or you talking about like practice squad? Try it out.
I even give you practice squad.
Okay.
I think a lot of these guys never made no real playing. They was on the practice squad. But I think Hacksaw Jim Duncan actually played. Goldberg, I don't think made it off the practice squad. I know Lex Luger never made it off the practice squad.
Rock ain't never make it on the field in college.
Rock didn't even play it in college.
He played a little bit. He played some garbage time.
He never made it on the field.
It was There's another wrestling trivia.
Lord.
The last one, and we gotta get on out. I'll give y'all your last words. Who's made the famous move, the cross-face chicken wing, and who uses it now?
The cross-face chicken wing. Bret Hart.
Now, Bret Hart.
Bob Backlund.
Was it
Bob Backlund?
It was Bob Backlund. Now, who uses it now?
Gunther.
No, Gunther just used a rear naked choke.
It's the same thing though.
But not exactly. But you close.
No. They like every move.
Same way.
I understand what you're saying, but like every generation steals the move from the first generation.
Right.
Twist it up a little bit and call it something else.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I understand what you're saying though. So you said the crossface?
Yeah, crossface chicken wing.
Are they on the main roster?
Oscar?
Yeah, Oscar.
Yeah.
She calls it the Oscar lock, but that's the crossface chicken wing.
Yeah, I got you. All right.
Okay.
The same.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
I'm about to say Ricky Steamboat.
He did use it though.
Ricky the Dragon.
He did use it at one point in time. It was a popular move, but it just really stuck with certain people. Like Bob Backlund, he's one of the main fans. He won the title like 6 times out there.
But that figure 4 when Ric Flair was slapping you in your face,
man, don't talk about the GOAT, man.
man, that was the move right there. When he would put the figure 4 on you and slap you in your face.
Won't let nothing like the 80s wrestling on Saturday mornings and stuff, man. Oh, man.
He slapped that figure 4. I see that hair shake back and forth. I knew it was a rap then.
Yeah.
But honestly, my favorite one was the Enforcer, Arn Anderson.
Oh, he was the greatest. You was not putting your hands on Ric Flair if Arn Anderson was around.
Man, you talk about staying on business.
Yes, guys love some Arn Anderson, boy.
You talk about staying on business. We got the Enforcer.
I like the 4. I love the 4 Horsemen, but I like what's called it better. The two-man team with the shoulder pads with the spikes.
Road Warriors.
Road Warriors. Yeah.
Road Warriors, the Legion of Doom. That was honestly the greatest tag team ever put together.
When you heard that music,
it was ball game.
Yeah. Oh, what a rush! It's on.
Oh yeah, you got up in your seat. You screwed up to the front of the TV when they came out.
That's right.
What a rush!
Oh
So
yeah.
Mill, what was more exciting for you, 80s wrestling or early 2000 wrestling when it went to NWO and all of that era?
None like
when they went to the NWO, it made me miss the 4 Horsemen even more.
Nothing beats the 80s wrestling though.
Like, come on, man.
I mean, look, back in NWA days.
Come on, man. You know, after a while, you was coming to my house on Monday nights when you got off of work.
I love both eras.
Yeah,
I love
but Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling was the best ever. Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling, live in studio, was the best ever. You getting beat up on live TV.
Jim Crockett went.
Jim Crockett promotion.
Yeah.
Jim Crockett.
Back when Tully Blanchard had the TV title, defended every week.
Yeah. Yep. 10-minute time limit.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Yeah. You got 10 minutes to beat him. And most times you either draw or he beats.
I hadn't heard that name.
Hey, look, and he was gonna be outside the ring for 7 of them minutes.
No, Jim Cornette was Smoky Mountain Wrestling.
But I mean, but he wasn't
But Jim Cornette one of them goes too.
Yeah,
he was a major problem with the racket.
Oh, yes, sir. With that tennis racket. Oh,
yeah, that racket, boy. He hit you in the back. Boom.
Jim Cornette one of them goes too, man, with the Midnight Express.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, they were a major problem back then.
Yes, indeed.
He cut promos. He trained. He was another Paul Heyman.
He was a bad dude, man.
Yeah.
I think
he was a Vince before Vince.
But he didn't get his credit till afterwards, though, because we didn't realize how much he really meant to the wrestling game.
Because Vince bought him out.
Right.
They started buying all the territories, and the way they was going about doing it.
Yes, I gotta finish watching.
They really just put everybody else's legacy on the back burner. So it's plenty of folks out like The Rock's grandmother. She was a major figure, but they don't never talk about her.
Who, Rock?
The Rock, his grandma.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
she was a major. You wouldn't have heard of Macho Man or Iron Sheik without her. Or,
I think,
of course, the Wild Samoans.
Vince.
The Wild Samoans. Yeah.
Netflix jump. Vince say something about that. I think they talk about it.
They talk. It gloss over it a little bit, but they don't really.
They don't really go into it, but yeah.
One thing about that Netflix special. How come every episode ended with Vince McMahon settling a lawsuit?
Yeah,
man.
6 episodes. Every one ended with the credits saying he settled some kind of lawsuit.
Every last one.
Oh my God, I thought that was crazy. And a couple of them had 2 of them. A couple of episodes he had to settle 2 lawsuits.
Man, Vince was a wild dude. Right now, they exposing everybody with money and power.
Oh yeah. So what y'all think? How long y'all? What's going on with Diddy, man?
Oh, I knew it was coming.
Throw the key away.
Throw the key away. Man, they got so much dirt.
It's over, man.
They got it's done.
I heard
they got over 100.
I heard he was trying to pick the lock with the seed to the kid, the seed that he got to the city. I heard he was trying to pick his jail lock with that.
They took that back.
Yeah, they took that back.
No, they gave
See,
him
the thing with Diddy, they got so much pile on. Even when he gets some of that stuff off the pile, it's still too much to overcome.
Yeah.
But you
It's
know,
just, it's just
you heard
wild.
what 50 said maybe about a month and a half, 2 months ago. Would Diddy be going through this if it wasn't his lawsuits against the big liquor?
Yes, because this ain't got nothing to do with that. This just exposed it. That's all.
Well, hold on. I think what Roma is saying is that he had a lawsuit with them.
Yeah, with the big.
He won.
Oh, I remember.
Right. He won it, right? And
No, he didn't.
It
got kicked out of court.
No, he won, and they owe him some money. They owe him a big check.
No, it got overturned.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, it went up.
Thought he won that.
You know
Okay.
when big people,
Well, they
people
appealed.
with money, like the first court said okay, it got
Right.
appealed and he lost.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right.
Okay, so
But you know what I'm saying? 50 was just making it seem like since he went up against them big liquor corporations, and now this is.
They dig into his
I'm gonna
life.
say this, man. I think every time that a black figure with money gets taken down, we look for a conspiracy to support it. The fact is, the dude was out here doing wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
I agree.
it don't matter. It doesn't matter what else happened. The bottom line is they can accuse you of whatever. But if you ain't do it, you ain't do it. But when you got 2, 3, they say 3,800 people came forward, but only 120 or more was worth the lawyers taking up the case or was had enough evidence to prosecute. So you got 3,800 people saying the same thing.
3,800.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Not 2 or 3.
Man, that right there to me is like, we talk about red flags.
And I agree with you. I really do.
Wow.
But the question is, there were others that were doing the same thing before him, like
Very much so.
Jeffrey Epstein, right?
Yes.
Why didn't his list come out yet? And why all of a sudden there was no push like we see with this exposure with Diddy? Not saying that he's not guilty. Not saying that I don't think he's.
It's the skin color. It's the skin color.
Well, that's my point.
But it's the connections. You know what I'm saying? Like each of us has a network with connection in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But we don't have the same connections. If you connected to the right people, I can get everything quiet. I might not be able to silence it forever, but I can get some of this stuff. Hey, this should never get out. See, Diddy had connections, but he ain't had all of the connections. Some of the people he was going against had just as good a connections he had, if not better. So you got to be careful when you get in bed with criminals. You know what I'm saying? Every connect got a supplier or whatever the case may be. So when you going wrong, just because say me and Mill into something, just because he get caught don't mean I should get caught.
Yeah, but you have a fear. You have a fear behind that.
You daggone right. You got a fear behind it.
Right. So then, what do I need to do to get Mill up out of here?
Exactly.
Because I don't want that to be exposed.
Which
feel probably happened with Epstein. And
that's like with political people and everything.
Puff, right? How do you feel that may not happen with Puff?
Right?
Hey, but look.
Well, I know if me and CJ get a me and him situation, I'm a dead man. I'm out of here.
Hey, look, Mill, I can promise you one thing, Mill. I ain't gonna fold until they give me a number of years. When they say if you're looking at anything that resembles the weather on a hot day in Virginia, you out here. I can tell you that, right? Hey, Roma, if they come up in there 88 when sunny, Mill, name was Mill.
CJ, I'm gonna say this. If it was me and Ken, I already know analytically it ain't gonna be a good day for me.
Oh Lord.
You just love throwing that word around, don't you?
Yeah, because analytically, I know I'm gonna be the one on the hot seat.
But it's funny how stuff happens, man.
Gonna still go work Prime Week and shit.
That's why I hang by myself. If I get in some trouble, I got to get out of it by myself.
Yeah, you gotta do your dirt on your longer, man.
Yeah, man.
Do it by yourself.
Yes,
hey, CJ,
indeed.
it was nice to meet you, man.
You too, brother. It's football talk. I love you, bro.
Yeah, same here, man. Same here. Look,
Yeah, but we
your
still ain't gonna get
Cowboys
no
gonna
trouble
be-
together. We can go out and do some good stuff together.
Oh,
Though.
absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
Your Cowboys gonna suck for a while because you kind of tied up with a quarterback that probably ain't gonna ever win it. But more
No,
power
we
to
got
you.
other problems too, man. They ain't just the quarterback. Dak has kept us relevant though, for real, for real.
Dak is not bad.
He is doing a great job.
He
but
keeps us
again,
relevant.
You
With Dak, you got
have
like Dak is like all the other quarterbacks too. It's like if he's on, you gonna be in the game, and if the defense holds up, you win it. But if everything is falling apart and Dak has a bad day, we get blowed out. And that's just the truth. Like the Saints game, everybody from the bus driver to the lady that fixed the little lunches.
So I know we gotta go, but I'm gonna ask you this one question.
Yes, sir.
So Jerry Jones said y'all are all in. Do you feel like Jerry Jones kind of set Dak up for a little bit of failure by not providing him a second receiver, a running back,
I've been a Cowboy
a
fan all my life. When Jerry Jones said all in, I stopped listening. We was never all in, bro. He was all in on trying to save as much money as he can. He signed Dak the day of the game.
Why? Why is he trying to save money? Is he
That's
losing
what
money?
all in means. Whatever you
listen.
got, you pushing it to the middle.
This is what happened, right? So Jerry about 90.
Is he about to sell a team, CJ?
No, he ain't gonna sell a team. Jerry about 90, filthy rich. He say what he want. He do what he want to do. And then sometimes he forget what he just said. So when he said he was all in, soon as he got on the helicopter, he forgot he said it. And Jerry's a businessman, not really the best football guy because he got too many jobs in the organization. What he need to do is be the owner and hire us a GM.
That ain't gonna never happen.
And thank you very much. It's never gonna happen, and we'll continue to be as we are. We'll continue to root for him, and we'll take what we get. That's it.
So why stay as a fan if you know?
Oh no, I can't go nowhere else. See, when you're in this deep, it's over. It's nothing you can do.
How long you been a fan?
Lifelong. I can't go nowhere. I ain't got nothing else in the closet. I don't know how to buy nothing else. I mean, just like you watching it. I mean, that's your team. You can't go nowhere.
Hold on, CJ, because the way he asked you that makes me question his fandom too.
You're questioning everybody's fandom today. Having a day, man.
I don't understand what you're talking about. There's a difference. I know my team is set up for the future to win, but with CJ, he just admitted that his owner is trying to make money and nothing else.
Yeah, but he ain't the only one. But yeah, he's a businessman. Yeah. And most of the owners are businessmen first.
Yeah.
All right. So
they hire football people. But our guy wants to be everything.
Is this Mike McCarthy last year in Dallas?
Oh, absolutely.
Unless he bought a house. I mean, he might live there. I don't know. But coach, the better question was: is his last year coaching the Dallas Cowboys?
Yeah, that's basically what I was saying.
Oh yeah, because Waffle House hiring. It's over.
So is UPS.
Well, he better get one. Yeah, it's over, bro. It's over.
So you think? Because honestly, I didn't think y'all were going to sign that. I thought y'all were going to wait him out and then bring on Prime and Prime's son. You know what I mean? That's what I thought y'all were going to do. That's what I thought.
Yeah. But, well, see, the thing is, realization came in, and they understood that what option you're going to take. You know, if you didn't sign Dak and you went out and got somebody, it was a total rebuild. Right now, we're in a mild rebuild. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Like Dak gets us closer to the end than finding another quarterback does. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all got that young quarterback that's thriving right now. That puts y'all closer to the end than it does the beginning. Because y'all were in a minor rebuild too. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, we still are.
But you feel what I'm saying? But you got a good piece now because that boy is exceeding expectations.
We started from
he's
scratch.
A good piece.
New owner, new offensive coordinator, coach, new quarterback, new everything.
But y'all already had